Well, my life not important to me. Other people life important. My life is only important if me can help plenty people. If me my life is just me, my own security, then me don't want it. My life is for
Had a
people.
nice pullback, and I seen buyers stepping in, so I knew 558ish was the floor. Um, so right now we just broke resistance, and you see our red candle right here is trying to see if our resistance is becoming support now. The purple line you're seeing right here is anchored on this first green candle. This is the first candle of the day. I anchored the first candle of the day. You could start from the 1 minute. I do like the 30 minute because I don't catch it all the time. And the AV WAP basically tells you where buyers and sellers is. Above it, buyers is basically in control. Below it, sellers is in control. Then we have another AV WAP here, so we have good support, and then our resistance we're fighting with right now to see if we're gonna continue up. My 10-day moving average is crossing up. My 20-day is starting to curl up, and my 5-day, this thick orange line as well, is starting to curl up. So overall, we're bullish. Um, yeah, overall we're bullish. So let me show y'all something. And pardon me, I keep looking at my phone because Trump. I don't see him. uh, He's not speaking just yet. Uh, he usually be on time with it. All right, so boom, look at this. The last 8 sessions, S&P 500 is up 9.4%, the best rally since April of 2020. It's crazy. We're moving right now. And this is if y'all got X, follow this page. Mike, he constantly dropping some important data. Um, all right, boom. I'm not checking the chat though, so um what we doing right now? Right now we're looking good. We're pushing up. So I'm just gonna grab my trend line, just put it on 3 candles, and I just want to see us respect this. As long as we respect it, then we chilling. I'm gonna grab the high right here before the structure started, and just put it on top to make us a buying channel. Come on. All right. Yeah, Trump ain't speaking yet. All right, boom. Someone brought $1,200,000 worth of Apple 207.50 puts expiring tomorrow. All right. So yeah, if y'all didn't know, I'm in the IWM 198 call. Um, I posted that in the Patreon. I am up 30% on that right now currently. Let's pull up. I'm looking at I try to stay on the S&P 500 because it's overall the big boy, and IWM follows it to a certain degree. It's just smaller caps. Um, but up 32% on that right now. Again, I'm in a 198 option, but this is a day trading play. That's why I wasn't trying to post in a trap thing because I don't want people just trying to get easy money. I want more so people that already know how to day trade somewhat. But we're in the 198 call. Our 10 moving average is right. It looks good. You see how is rising up, and the 20 is the yellow and it's following behind. Our blue is our 100, and that's starting to come up. Our 5 days starting to come up. Our 200 days, our red line, that's starting to come up. I'm going to go through every time frame to confirm that. And this is our AV WAP right here. We're literally on top of that right now, so that looks good. Buyers trying to take control right here. And the same thing, the 10 crossed up the 20. When the 10 crossed up the 20, that's my alert for, okay, calls might be the wave, but I need follow through. So I look at the other moving averages as well. I need all of them to follow and rise up. If I have one of my higher moving averages sloping down, I won't get in because we're going to retest more than likely. So we're just going to check all of our time frames to just make sure, like on hourly, you can see our 10 is about to cross up. We needed to cross more higher up, but it looks good right now. Overall, we're bullish. So I like what I see. We retested right here, the structure, retested 5-day moving average, got a nice bounce. Buyers came in. This 200 right here, we've been bouncing. Same with SPY, we've been bouncing, but the 200 on the hourly, we've been bouncing here. It's been holding. Futures as well, it's been holding, and we're pushing up. So I like what I see right now. We're up 50%, 53% currently on, yeah, up 50% currently on this right now. Again, y'all could cut me off at any time if y'all
Yeah,
got questions.
AB, I do
What's
got a
up?
question. When you do the day trades, what expiration do you usually choose?
It depends. Today, the gamma was thin, so we're expecting big moves. We're ups, so we're expecting big moves. So I did 0 day, but try not to do
Oh, zero.
0 day
Got you.
unless you're good at like
Yeah,
scalping it
sniper.
intraday. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
sniper for
I'll do
sure.
like 2 days, 3 days out. Yeah, 2 days,
Got
three
you.
days out. I normally do with SPY, and
Okay.
we're really volatile right now because yeah, we're really volatile right now. All right. The only thing about day trade, see this, y'all gonna keep seeing me looking to the side because I'm looking at my contract. I normally don't try to stay on my contract, but it's very volatile. And if you're day trading, like you got to put your stops on. If not, one wrong move, it's gonna be over fast. We're coming out of our trend line. I'm gonna put my stop loss on. I'm up 58% right now. You see where we're rejecting that trend line now. So 0.48. I'm in a IWM 198 today expiring. Up 0.50, started at 0.29, so we're up 58.62%. I'm going to put stops at 0.45, so I'm still in profit. Matter of fact, let me see. Yeah. Yeah, stops at 0.45 on this right now. Uh we're really volatile right now. Might get stopped out, but I don't even care. I'd rather take the profit because we're at 0.50 right now. Stops at 0.45, so we're going to capture most of that move. We're up 70% right now on this play. Oh, okay. Um, I'm going to go down to the 5 minutes so I can see more. I'm trying to really see the structure because
AB, I'm sorry, I have a question.
Oh, go ahead.
What is Trump going to talk about today in his
Honestly, I'm not sure. Let me see. Matter of fact, is he Benny Johnson? He might
And is he
be.
talking now?
That's what I'm checking. I've been waiting. I just got stopped out, y'all. For profit. Um, I don't see him talking yet. I seen a brief meeting at 11. He had one at 8:30. Yeah, right now he's not speaking. I just got stopped out on that. I'm gonna take one more though, of course.
You got stopped out
See
on
if
the IWM?
yes. Yes. I
I
got
get in
stopped out.
with you on the next one.
Yes, sir. We're gonna be on here. I'm gonna be on here. I at least got time till 1. So it depends all on y'all. But I'm going to when we recover this AV ROP, this 5673, we can reject here. So I'm just waiting. We definitely could reject here. But damn, Nvidia got over $11 million in call premiums.
Yeah,
It just hit the tape
it's
for me
going
last week.
crazy right now. I'm watching it because I'm in a
Yeah,
NVIDIA play. It's like taking off right now.
word. Let me show y'all something. If y'all got X, follow this page right here. I'm about to show y'all right now. And I didn't see this, but they posted this. They just posted this. So look, massive pump on the video right here. This is what is it called? This is the flow. So majority of everyone's betting on calls right now. It's $11.11 million on calls right now. So calls is beating puts on the video right now. That SPY was brought up in an instant. SPY plus 4% from yesterday's lows, plus 11% from last week's lows. Okay. Let me check chat real quick. Okay. All right, y'all could ask me questions while we just waiting.
Okay, I have a SPY 570 call cooking, expiration date 6:30, and I'm watching this too. I guess I'm trying to figure out like when would be a good time to get out since we know that it's testing resistance right now.
Yeah. So you said SPY, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. About to tell you right now. All right. So right now, SPY. I gotta remember that 560.73. So right now, what I'm looking at on SPY, I don't have the 50-day on my chart right now, but I'm aware where it's at. It's at 564. Now let me see where it moved up to. It's at 564 on the weekly. The 50 is at 564.87. So right
Mm-hmm.
now, that's going to be our resistance right now.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the target that we need to recapture. 563.90 is my resistance on SPY right
Mm-hmm.
now,
Mm-hmm.
and we're rejecting that right now. We're at 563.65.
Okay, so you
So
were
if
trying to get
we
out.
no, I would not get out. Not right now. We're
Okay.
still looking good. We're still bullish. So I'm going to wait until we retest the 50-day at 564.87 to see how we react. That's what I would look at.
564,
Yeah, but you
87. All
said
right.
June, correct?
Yeah, 6:30.
I only pay attention to daily candles.
Yeah.
So
I just
what
bought
you're
it
looking
for
at,
insurance.
got you. You wait, what can you name that strike again? 630?
Yes. Strike is
Oh,
570.
oh, 570. Okay. All right, yeah, the 200 day. All right, yeah, you're looking good right now. I wouldn't get out right now. You're looking good. Yeah, I wouldn't get out yet. All right. Okay, let's see. I gotta check. Actually, I messed up my thing. I gotta check um Walmart. Yeah, Walmart. I've been in the Walmart play since last week. It's finally breaking out. I haven't looked at it today. I looked at it like pre-market. I don't even know what it's doing right now. I'm hoping. Let's see. 97.39 on Walmart. I like that. On Walmart, one of my levels is 97.30. That's what I wanted us to recapture, bounce off of there and hold that level in order to see 140. That's our next target if we hold this 97.30, and we can hit that today. Moving averages, we're gonna look and see what they're telling us right now. We're pulling back. You got to look at how the moving average is pointing. Like the moving average, this green one is my 10-day, and I use that to spot the short-term trend. Right now, it's the way it's sloping up, we could bounce off of it, and then we got the 20-day here if we lose it, if we lose the 10. And then I just go up from there. I'll check the hourly, and as you see, we bounced off the 10 on the hourly, the candle before here. So now we're developing structure. This is structure right here. I'm putting this here because we're flat right here. Candles bounce off of candles, so I'm going to expect this. If we come down to retest that, where is, what would it be? All right, path. So that's what I'll be looking for. If we could hold that 97.30, that is perfect. But we already came down here and retested this. Our structure right here, we broke through, but it might retest again. Normal retest is 2 to 3 times. So if we retest here, I'll just be looking for this. But yeah, and to continue up. But honestly, I'm just hoping that, well, I gotta stop saying hope, because in the market that does not matter. Open. But if we hold this 97.30 area, that is good. I like what I see so far on Walmart. We're holding.
Did you say I love Walmart, but I'm already in one. You said
Mhm.
if it holds 97.30 that it can go to 140. Is that what you
100.
said? Oh,
My apologies if I did. 100.40.
okay. I was like, that seems a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Nah, you like, yeah, add bugging. Nah, that's, yeah. That move wouldn't happen now. Um, Pacific Gas and Electric. I'm in this play. And let's see, I'm down. I'm getting smoked on this, but I still like it, the structure. We're under my 5-day moving average though. That's what I don't like. I We was above it, but we're just in this range right now. But we have important AV WAPs that we're holding right now. This contract only makes up like 1% of my. When I get in plays that make up like 1% of my account, sometimes I'm willing to risk it. I don't like if I won't put a stop on it until I'm in profit, and if it fizzles out, I'll lose the whole contract. I don't be caring, because it's all about risk management. You got to know how much you're able to lose to last long in this game. So I'm really on the risk management part. Risk $1 to make $3. I will never risk $1 to make $1. But this is gonna fall though, because our 10-day moving average is sloping down. That's this green line right here. I'm looking for that. If this 20 crosses down our red line, which is our 200, we're gonna get selling pressure on here. I'm just telling y'all that, so y'all, that's how I could spot puts. That's one of the ways that I could spot puts. Um, Grab, everybody's been talking about.
Hey, Big,
Grab, yes, sir.
could you look at Tim for me and just see, like, I'm still
What's
new
the name
to
of
it,
it?
man. Tim Tempest AITEM.
Oh, TM
I'm trying
10.
to see on the daily, is that like an inverted head and shoulders or like a cup
Mm-hmm.
handle forming?
I got you. This is this. uh, I don't think this is. No, no. This isn't invert. I wouldn't say. I wouldn't. Some people would say a double bottom, but I wouldn't even say that. This is just structure. No, there's no clear pattern on this right here. I just see, this is what I see right here. I just see this. I don't. Yeah, this right here. It looks okay. Well, I'm about to tell you right now, because this could be a falling wedge right here. So the falling wedge is basically what it sounds like. You fall, and then you find buyers somewhere over here because it's the daily. We at the 200. The 200 we consolidate though. That's the thing. Around the 200, when you first get around the 200, you consolidate for like a week or two. Because this is where all the liquidity is building up. That's just a whole bunch of money thrown in one pile, and y'all just throw like say you playing dice or something, and then somebody just snatch it, and they're gonna go up or down with the money you earned. So right here, the 5-day is sideways, so it's telling me, yeah, that's correct. We're gonna consolidate here. But if we was to get some buyers come, I would be looking for a breakout here, then come down and retest. Our trend line bounce and a shoot up. That's a falling wedge right there. Um, right now, I can't even tell you. It's matter of fact, let me see. Let me see the weekly. Mm, we're rejecting our trend line here. Our 10-day moving average is still sloping down. We want to see it come it's like a cup. See, right? We bounced off our yellow line. That's the 20-day. That's good. Now we're on top of our 5-day moving average. That's good also. So with this play right here, what you're gonna want to see, I'm about to draw it for you. This is I use my 10-day moving average it's a guide or like a snake. So I want to see it like a cup. So I want to see it wrap around and then shoot up the 20-day. That's what I want to see on that. Right now it's just consolidating. We need to break our trend line. We need to break 57. It needs to break 57 and hold 57. Right now, it's just playing. But right now, if it comes down here and just hold, as long as it holds 50, it looks good. But if it consolidates here, that's perfect because it'll consolidate, push out the falling wedge, and buyers will come and snatch the liquidity. And this is how much liquidity. One more thing, like there's a lot of liquidity on this thing. So let me show you. Remember what I said liquidity is? That's the money that's in the dice game in the middle part. So all this right here is the money right here. And this is the daily. So this money's just been sitting here since we go back since sheesh. This money's been in this pile since January, right here. This right here. When it go, yeah, this is a falling wedge. When it go, it's gonna go. And so I'm gonna give you one more thing, so I can help you. We're gonna grab our Fibonacci retracement. We're gonna take our highs of the wick. Take the high. Oh, I grabbed the long tool. I normally you'll never ever see me trading on a laptop ever. Most of my trades is always on the phone. Like I would say 98% of my trades is on the phone. So I'm not used to this at all. I gotta find the fib. All right, so fib retracement. You take the top of the highs, and we're gonna take the recent lows right here, and we're gonna the wick as well, the bottom of the wick. So now this gonna tell us right here. So we need to get this 57.75, the 38.20%. We need to grab that. When we grab that, buyers should step in and we'll push up. And once you break 64.24, 50% means that's half. So structure, it's all about structure. Half of the structure is 50%. So that half, you could go up the halfway and reject to create a lower high. But if you go up the halfway mark, retest, bounce, and shoot up, that's the structure. That's a high or low. That's how it goes with the fibs. Like, so 50 above 50% is telling me that okay, buyers are stepping in now. Below 50%, like a rejection there is telling me, okay, we're possibly creating a lower high. But if that 50% holds that 64.24 on a swing, you'll be looking at 125 on Tim's, like a long swing. You just gotta check. I don't know how much Tim's move in the day or whatever, but you would just have to see. I'll go to like the weekly and see how much it moves in a week to get like an estimate. That's what I do. So I see Tim's probably moves. Says that was like $8 right there. I just do estimates 54, 30. That was like 12, 57, 45. That was about 20. Tim's move about 40. Hold on, I'm about to tell you right now. I'm checking the prices of the candles to get me an average. Tim's move about at least $8 or more a week. So now I was where we're at, like the 50.75. We recapture that. I'll do $8, $8, $8 to see. I'll do $8 a week, $8 a week, $8 a week, $8 a week until we get to that target I told you, 125. Say it's like 7 weeks till you get there, then you'll find that contract. You'll try to find a 10-week just to give yourself some cushion. And yeah, that's Tim's right there. But overall, it looks okay. It just has to hold that 50 level.
Appreciate you, fam.
You all right?
I'm kind of new to charting. When you say hold that 50 level, like for how
Mhm.
long? Or like if it breaks below that at any point, that's not holding?
That's a good question. So it's different. With day trading, um with day trading, I'm looking at my lower time frames, my 30-minute candles, my hourly, my 15, my fives. So it depends on the 30-minute. I'm looking for like 2, 3 candles. Overall, on like in his case, it will be a swing trade. So he wants to look at only the daily candles. So you want to see it hold that level like 2 daily candles, at least 2 daily candles, if that answers your question.
It it does, thanks.
You're welcome. Before anybody asks one more thing, so now we broke out our buying channel. Uh, not good. I don't like to see that. When you break out a buying channel, sellers could come in and snatch all this liquidity. Um, so we have our AVWAP for the day. Remember, I told you above that, buyers in control. Below that, sellers in control. 5631 on the S&P 500 index. So we could pull back to that level right now. We're gonna go to SPY and put an AVWAP on that. We're on SPY. We're rejecting our trend line that we have. Talked about this yesterday, I believe. This is called right here. This is called rising wedge. Yeah, that's called a rising wedge. A rising wedge is, I'm gonna show you. You fall out that wedge and drop with selling pressure. Let me see if I can get a good example of it. This is another page that I follow right here, Market Rebellion. Follow that, y'all. There's a lot of game on that for charting. So this is a rising wedge on SPY. So we could go up, fall, and reject the bottom of our wedge, which would be the bottom of the trend line, and reject, and then sellers to step in on that. So exactly what you see is what's trying to happen, but we're at the top of our rising wedge. So if we could break this trend line right here, that'd be perfect. We break that, get on top of that. So the level right now for SPY that we need to get above is about 563.60, I would say. We need to get above that, hold that, and then wait for buyers to step in. Our 10 days moving up is at 561. on a 15-minute, but I like to be right now. I'm gonna want to be on the 30-minute. But you see how we was. So it's algorithms with stocks, algos, like how the computers trade. I I um I read that. So it's good if y'all join. So I'm about to get y'all a game. So you want to go down to your lower time frames, your 5 minutes, 1 minutes. So and and we zoom out so we can see the overall picture, what's going on. See if we can spot a pattern of some sort. Like right here, you see you had the cup and handle. See, that's why you zoom out to these smaller ones because they'll show you the story before it's completed on what's about to happen. That's a handle right there. Cup and handle means you got your left handle right here, like on the cup, left handle. You have the body right here, it's the circle. Then you have the right handle. The right handle consolidates, snatch liquidity, and then go up. That's what happened. We gapped up. Um, that's a rising wedge. I mean, that's a cup and handle. My apologies. So right now, we're gonna zoom out and see what we could find on SPY. We're gonna go to the 1 minute as well. Right now, I could tell it's a pullback because look at this. So when you're buying, you want to be in a channel. You want to stay in the channel when you're. So we'll take the low right here, and you need at least two. You need at least three candles to touch. I'll say two. You want to be in a channel, so we'll take that to create our channel, and we'll take. It's like a puzzle. That's all I'm doing. I'll take this high over here, and I want to see us stay in this channel. Um, so being as though we broke out the channel, I'm gonna show you what happens. So we broke out the channel, and you can see we're not staying. You want to see it push up. You want to see it go like, where is my path? This is what we wanted to see. We want to see this. We want to see this. Then we want to see this to continue up. We don't want to go side, like we don't want to slope like that how we're doing, because what's going to happen is boom. This shit on. So what's going to happen is we could since we're going sideways, what I'm seeing right now, I'm gonna go down in the 1 minute just to confirm. But we real quick is we rejected the bottom of our trend line. Remember, I was just telling you about that. This green one rejected the bottom of the trend line perfect. And then we lost our 10-day. So now what I'm going to be looking for is how my moving averages act. Right now they're sideways. So we're going to consolidate right here. What I don't want to see is the 10 and the 20 go like this and wrap around the candles like a snake, bringing it down. Because then we'll come down and test that 557 area I was saying on SPY. So you see it when you see it going like that, it's trying to like kind of create like a head and shoulders pattern. That's what it looks like. But I'm gonna go to the 1 minute to confirm. If you don't know what a head and shoulders pattern, that's a bearish pattern. I'll show y'all. I don't know. All right, so 1 minute tells us more. You see how we're in that buying channel. That was beautiful. We broke out of it. We went up to retest the bottom of our buying channel to try to get in it. We rejected. Then boom. What I don't like is right now the 10 just crossed down to 20. That's telling me sellers stepping in. But this is the 1 minute, so I ain't tripping. But you'll see when I'm in the trade, I'm gonna stay on this 1 minute. Well, I'm not gonna stay, but I'm gonna keep coming to the 1 minute because I want to see fast action. This is our 100-day. We wanted to hold on we wanted to hold on this 1 minute. So 562.36, we want to see hold. Look at our 10-day, like a snake. That's not good. It's wrapping around our candle. If we come up and tap it, it's gonna smack that. Like how you tap your kid's hand at, it's gonna be just like that. It's starting to do it right now too. If we lose this 562.38, Yeah, we might be looking at 567 puts, but we gotta. You can't just look at the 1 minute. The 1 minute it's not the higher the time frame, the higher the more the higher the time frame, the more likely it is to play out. I don't know why I couldn't think of the word just now. Yeah, I don't like what I see. All right, so we might enter puts. We broke our 20-day right now. 562.40 closed candles only. We still above our AVWAP 561.40. If we lose our AVWAP, we have 559.85 on SPY that we need to hold. If not, we're going to close the gap at 556.50. So if we lose 559.80, depending on how price looks, we're going to get in puts. Right up here, I'm looking for a sniper entry though. A lot of times I don't wait. I try to get up top. So if this 15 seconds, y'all. This this might be puts. All right, never mind. See, that's why you zoom out, because I like puts. I had my phone out just to put my contract up, but I won't enter until it's confirmed. So right now, while I didn't get puts right here, we could just hold chop right here, or try to break back up above 563, which it's trying to do now, but it might reject at 562.50 or 20. If it don't reject there, 563, it'll reject. But we don't want this to wrap around like a snake and bring price down or whatever. But I didn't get into puts because the 15-minute. Look at our 10-day moving average. Is, remember, the higher the time frame, the likely it is to play out. It's pointing. So if you touch it, it's gonna pop you like it's gonna make you. It's like the ball hitting. It's support, like the ball hitting the floor, like I'll be saying. But I'm trying to explain, like it's the head of like the way it's pointing. Y'all got to pay attention. All right, so the purple line is our AVWAP. You see how it's flat? That means we could come down and bounce, or we might could even break through it. But being though our 10 is still sloping up, we're gonna bounce. We're gonna bounce. And if you see us still break through, but the 10-day is still holding like that, it's a liquidity grab, meaning it's gonna come down, stop everybody out, and then pop back up. But if it comes down with fast momentum and the 10-day starts inching down, that means sellers is strong. But right now we have that 10-day, we have our AVWAP right here in this spot. We go to our 30-minute and see. So we just got to pay attention to our 15-minute right now, because that's what I do. My moving average is the closest to price on the 15-minute. So I'm going to stay on the 15-minute right now. If it loses 550, 561.77, our 10-day moving average, then we're going to go to our 30-minute to see what's our next support. You know what I mean? So we'll keep an eye on that. Y'all can hit me with some questions. Nobody? Anybody got something they want me to chart?
Hey man, I want to go back to that Walmart.
Walmart. You missed the Walmart? We just was on Walmart.
Yeah, I had a question on it before you had
gotcha.
got off.
Okay.
This Fabian.
Okay. All right. What's up, bro?
Yeah, what's up, man? Last week we jumped in it because y'all recognized that cup and handle forming.
Mm-hmm.
So on the handle, you kind of wait for the dip, and then it's supposed to break out. I was just curious on, because my numbers on the breakout was going to be like up to 104, but I heard you say like 100.4. So how do you determine, I guess, how high the breakout is going to be?
I use the Fibonacci retracement. That's what you're seeing right now, the 100.40. So and what did I do? Okay, I took the highs over here. So this is a 30-minute, but let me see. With that, all right. So I did it on the daily. So I took the highs, 105.42, and I took the lows where the most candles I want to see. I didn't do all the way down here because this was a liquidity grab right here in the 200 days right there. But it's more, we bounced more times here. So this is our good support. So 84.20 is the bottom of our Fibonacci. So now we broke our 50% structure, 94.80. So now sellers is kind of in control. So that's what I'm looking at. 97.30 is, I think that's our left handle. 97.30 for the most part. Yes, that's our left handle. And I say that because right here we got multiple candles rejecting and bouncing. I'm gonna zoom in right there. Right here is our left handle. Because look at these candles that we got these rejected right here. That's telling me it was resistance. Then we bounced here. So we support for a little bit, but the 10-day came down. That was our left handle right there. Then we have our body. You see the body right here. This is the body right here. Now, remember I told you the right handle has to consolidate. We're right there now where the left handle was at 97.30. So we're going to consolidate here. So that 100.4 comes from see, if we didn't break out the structure to create new structure yet. Once we break above 105.40, then we could break the structure. But the 100.40 is our structure though. So that's why I picked that spot right there on the fib. And that's as you can see right here, around that 103 area we gotta watch as well. Where's this? This is the daily. And then candles bounce off of candles. This green candle is where that 101.40 is. So we possibly could reject there, here. But right here, it's a big level right here. If it really go though, I could see us getting to 103. And then yeah, we gotta see from there. But yeah, I didn't do 104 40. I mean, yeah, 104.40. Let me see. Because I have my fib the opposite way. I have my fib. I had it showing me where the pullback was coming to because we're in the pullback right now. We could still pull back some. That's why I have my fib set up like that. But I gotta do my fib this way so we can see. So we still have 100 point. Now this way we have 100.80. So I still don't see the 104 yet. We still have to break the 100.80 and then we'll have 105.40.
All right. Well, I'm still up right now because I got in last week, so it is running. So I just need to be mindful at that 100 and not be too greedy.
Facts. That's a fact. Damn. All right, look, y'all. This is what I was explaining to y'all. You see the 10-day, our 10-day is still sloping. It's still rising up. So that's at 561.70. We're at 561.50. We have the AVWAP here is flat, 561.40. Whoa, sellers is strong. So there we go. That's what I was telling y'all right there. The 10-day is not coming down yet. It's at 561.72. Pay attention to the price right here on my right side. 561.72. The green is green because our moving average is green. So if you don't see that price coming down to like 561.70, 561.68, whatever, it's not sloping down. That means we're going to still pop back up. See, it just dropped a cent. Is at 561.71. That's still not a big enough move. We can still pop. But if we see that come down to 561.65, it's trying to slope over, like roll over like a hill. It's trying to roll down the hill. So that'll tell me like, all right, sellers is trying to step in. But this right here, most people will probably start panicking, but we're not. We're gonna watch our 561.40. If we get below 561.40, y'all, what I'm gonna be looking for is this right here. below 561.40, we're going to be looking for us to come test the bottom of our trend line, about 560, about 560. So that's the thing. So we still got to be patient. We're not going to get in at 560 because we still have this trend line. So if we lose the 561.40, we're not going to get in because 560, we're not scalping. I don't want to get out in a few seconds. It's rare for me to scalp. That's a dangerous game. I do it once in a while. But 561.40 we want to hold. And if we don't hold that, we're still not going to get in because we got 560 right here. If we lose 560, we'll just be looking for this. We'll look for the break, the retest back up to our trend line at the 560. We reject 560. Now we look at the close our gap. Our strike will be 557 or 558, but the target will be 556.30 because that's where our 20-day is. If that makes sense, y'all. We are 561.34 now. Let me see. I'm really so used to my phone. So this candle right here, I see it better on my phone. This red candle right here, is it 50 minutes? That's the hammer candle. That started it off when we rejected our trend line. Then we got our big engulfing candle and closed candles only. Now we got the third one trying to set up. That third one might give us the confirmation for puts alone, to be honest. See on the SPX, on the index, we have 5615. We have 5629. Okay, yeah, we got 559 still. All right, the SPX is telling us the same thing. That's a nasty candle. Look at our moving average, our 10-day now, y'all. 561.62. We might have to, puts is coming. Look, all right, yeah, puts. Our 10-day, this is the snake. This is what I was telling y'all I didn't want to see. But this all right. Like this is just, remember, this is not for long. This is just today, day trading wise. Overall, we're fine. Not overall, but on a short term, like a month, 2, we're fine. Or a few weeks, we're fine. But today, this is a pullback. This 10 is it's like a snake. That's what it's doing. It's Spotify. Where this is what all right, you see the snake just crossed our 20. All right, what we doing? All right, boom. See, we bounced right there to 559. We need closed candles. This is the only thing now. This is where you have to slow down your mind. I'm about to smoke you. Because right now, this is where your mind's going to start really playing with you. The 10 just crossed down our 20. That's one of the confirmations for me for puts. My candles are showing me puts. But rejecting the trend line is showing me puts. You need 3 confluences in order to get into a trade. You see how we still bounced our 559. We gotta control our emotions because I want to get in puts so bad right now. I want to get in puts really bad right now. I still go through this. It's a high. I want to get in puts so bad. I want to jump into it. It's just our mind. We're greedy people. That's how we are as Americans. We're greedy. So right here, I want to get in, but if it bounces, it's going to destroy me. And it's bouncing so far. So that's why you have to control your emotions. 560.20, we just need to close under 560. We have 2 minutes left, so you're going to fight the demons in your head. Our 10-day at 560.15. So what I'm going to do though, SPX is bouncing off of support right now. So y'all can see what I'm seeing right now. Where is it? What is this? The 15-minute?
Now, how do you take into consideration volume to like confirm the candles that you're seeing?
So with me, you can go on Webull to check the volume or have your your volume profile indicator. But me, I'm you have to find your setup. Me personally, I don't use indicators. The only indicator I use would be the moving average and the AVWAP. So I'm looking at the speed of the candle because I'm day trading right now. So I'm looking at the candle, how it's moving, how fast it's moving, how fast it's rejecting, how fast it's popping. So in order to see what I'm talking about, we have to go to our 1 minute, our 5 minute, our 15 minute, and keep clicking back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, so we can see the volume, how fast it's coming in, and the size of the candles. You see right here, we were small. Right here, sellers is in there, but we're small. This big one is telling me, all right, sellers is coming in. Now we're trying to create my favorite pattern. It's called the sandwich. Red candle right here, green candle right here. If this red candle closes and engulf this full green candle, puts is looking good, y'all. But we have this 5, 6, 15 area that we could bounce, though. We got to keep in mind. Does that answer your question?
Sorry, I was looking for the mute button. Yeah.
You're
hmm
fine.
You
Okay.
basically don't use it. You look at other indicators. It's a
Yeah, nah, I
summary of what
don't
I
use
got.
it. Yeah, but it's useful though. I would if I'm just starting, I would use it. Yeah, if I'm just starting, I would use it. I've been
Hey, I got
option
a
trading for
question.
like 2 years though. What's up, bro?
Is that gonna be on the SPX or the SPY or both?
So both. So the SPX is the overall index, and SPY is the ETF of that index. So SPY follows SPX. SPX is the dad, the big dog. SPY is the son, smaller. Um, and then under would be like lower than that would be like the IWM, the 200. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I got you.
For sure.
Yo, AB, you said you used the AVWAP.
Yes, that's our purple
Uh,
line right here.
where do you? I was looking in the indicators on TradingView and I couldn't find that one. Is it the anchored VWAP, right?
Correct. So right here, it's in my favorites. It's let me see on the laptop. Can y'all 5615? If we break below that, just let me know if I miss it. All right. So under forecasting and measurement tools, you'll just scroll down past projection and under volume based anchor VWAP. You could just add it to your favorites.
Can you break down
That
what you're looking for when you use that tool?
All right, so right now the anchor VWAP above it, buyers is in control. You see right here the purple line, we bounced off of it and we went up. So buyers is in control right here. When it's flat like that, it's telling us it's like in the middle, it's like a fight. It's a war between them. But then we drop below. Dropping below means sellers is now in control. So in order to confirm that, what we'll be looking for now is for us to retest the AVWAP where the buyers is at. We gotta go up there and see if they really standing on business. And if they not, we reject here. Sellers could take that, snatch off the AVWAP, and send us down. That's what I'm looking for.
I found two AVWAPs. One looks like it's locked, and then there's another one by a different. But I don't know if I'm looking in the same one.
Under the forecasting and measurement tools.
Oh no, I'm looking at the wrong spot. Maybe that's why I was looking at indicators. You said where do you find that one at?
Under forecasting and measurement tools.
What do you click to pull up that one?
Oh, this right. So, are you on your laptop or your phone?
Yeah, I'm on my laptop on TradingView.
So you don't have this left panel?
Yes, I do.
All right. So now go to it's forecasting and you gotta put your cursor above it and hold it to read them. You'll see like this one is I don't think you're gonna have the candles right there, but if you do, it's that one. Forecasting the measurement
Oh,
tools.
okay. My candles is up on the top.
Okay. You see
Okay,
it?
and then then you said forecast.
Yeah, forecasting and measurement tools. It's not generating my moving averages.
Yeah, I don't have that. I don't have
There you
that
go.
one.
You don't see it there?
Not on that one. I see the measurement tab on the left side, the measure tab, but I think that's
Um,
because I have the regular VWAP, but I've heard of the anchored VWAP too, but I try to get it twice and it doesn't pop up
yeah.
on my indicator.
Let me
And
see.
I
Let
have
me.
the premium trading view too, so I was like,
Yeah,
maybe I'm not.
because it's on my phone. It's under forecasting and measurement as well. Um, yeah. So
Oh, I see some tab on the right side.
all right, y'all. Sellers just stepping in here. You can still talk to me, bro. I can multitask. 5, 6, 15, 75, 560, 559. That's what I'm looking for on spot. 550. No, it was 560. It was 560. We have our green moving average, the 10-day. That is at 561.63. On XPX is the way that it's curled is showing if we go. So even our AV, wow. Our AV WAP, our tariff AV WAP, Liberation Day. No, that's not the liberation. My fault. This is for today. Our AV WAP, the way that is curling, I can see it better on the phone. Let me see, cause y'all got to see exactly how it's I need to. Y'all got to see exactly how the moving average is in the AV WAP, like how it's curled. You gotta pay attention to every detail. So look at our 10-day, how it's like a hook, like a king cobra. If we tap it, it's gonna come down and smack it down. So you look at how the moving average is shaped. That's like a king cobra standing up. It's gonna come down and smack it down. And then we have our purple AVWAP that could help it as well. Another snake, two snakes. We smack that, we reject, and then that's what we're gonna be looking for to crash below that 560 area to get puts. And then we crash below that 560 area, then like I said, 557, 558 will be the strike. Trump is talking, y'all. He waited an hour. Now I gotta find out where he's talking at.
He's on Fox Live.
Sorry, what was that? Fox Live?
Yeah, live now, Fox.
My brain be moving so fast because that fast I start reading. Let me
He's
just
saying a
check.
prayer right now.
Oh yeah, we don't want to watch that, y'all. Can y'all type? Can y'all hear Trump?
Now you may need to reshare your screen with volume.
Okay. Wait. Okay. Ooh, you smart. You've been teaching.
Majority Leader Steve Scalise, Chairman Brett Guthrie, who's a fantastic guy, and Chairman Smith. Everybody knows Chairman Smith. He's the most knowledgeable person on taxes and finances there is, to be updated on the progress of the one big, beautiful bill. We love that bill. I won't like it if it doesn't pass, neither will you. If it doesn't pass, your taxes are going to go up 68%. So think of it, 68, and this is a religious ceremony to me, but that's part of the religion, because if your taxes go up 68%, you might give up your religion. You might have no choice. You'll be working too hard to try and make it. And that's the Democrats. That's what they'll give you. They'll vote against it. It's not even believable. It's called Trump derangement syndrome because, honestly, everything in there is good for Democrats, Republicans, and everybody else. These will be the biggest tax cuts in American history with 100% expensing, which is something that people cannot believe they're getting. We did it in the last one, and we had the most successful economy in my first 4 years that we've ever had, the history of our country. And expensing was one of the things that led to that. But it's 100% expensing for companies investing in America and increasing take-home pay for the typical family by thousands of dollars a year. And to show you how middle income this is, there'll be no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, no tax for the great seniors in Social Security. So you have no tax on Social Security for our great seniors. And we have full deduction for interest. If you buy a car that's made in America, you get an interest rate deduction. That's going to be it's got to be made in America. If it's not made in America, we really don't care if you buy it or not. But if it's made in America, we want you to buy it. We make the best cars anyway. Things are moving along very well, and I just wanted to say the final details are coming together, and they're coming together rapidly, and I think we're right on schedule, Mike and everyone. And I want to thank you and this group and all of the people that are over there right now, not in the sun. They're working on the bill. It will be the biggest bill ever passed in the history of our Congress, our Senate, and Congress. That's a big achievement. One of the things that's very important will be saving Medicaid for Americans in need. We will not let the Democrats destroy it and all the waste, fraud, and abuse that they seem to love. And they will decimate Medicaid if they get the chance. We're not going to give them that chance. So just remember, we will be saving Medicaid and strengthening it. It'll be actually very strengthened. And they are going to decimate it. We can't let it happen. And very simply, to finish that, we will make America rich and healthy again. And why don't we say rich, healthy, and religious again, okay? Shall I add that for this group? Right, Dan Patrick? Thanks as well to the great people that are here. Pete Hegseth, who's doing a fantastic job. Pete, thank you. Marco Rubio, unbelievable. Unbelievable, Marco. When I have a problem, I call up Marco. He gets it solved. He gets it solved. Scott Bessent, he's got a very easy job now. He's negotiating with about 200 countries. Can you handle it? Do you get to sleep at all? He's got phone calls coming in. I was with him before. I had like 30 phone calls. I said, just see me later. They're all calling. Scott Turner, who's doing wonderful work. Recommendation of Ben. Then when Ben, recommends you, I have no choice, right? But you're doing great. You're doing great. Attorney General Pam Bondi, she's slightly busy. She's on the busy side with all of the, you have a big assortment of everything when you think of it. She's got every form of crime known to mankind and womankind too. You always have to say that as a politician. But she's doing incredible work. Director of National Intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard. Tulsi, thank you. Good job. A man that I can't talk about because he goes undercover most of the time. His whole life is now undercover, but he's central casting when you get to see him, I tell you. He's a handsome guy. If I was casting a movie for the CIA, I'd put this guy in it. Director of the CIA, John Ratcliffe. Where's John? John? See? He's undercover. He's here, but he's undercover. He's perfect. U.S. Trade Representative, Jamieson Greer, another busy one, huh? Jamieson, good. And another one who's negotiating along with Scott and Jameson. He's negotiating all the time. He doesn't want to talk about it. He has no life. Howard Lutnick, Commerce. He has no life. And a very special person, friend of mine for a long time, and she's doing an unbelievable job at small business, which is really big business. You know, when you add up all that small business, it's probably the biggest bank in the world. But she is really capable and doing a fantastic job. We're working with Linda McMahon also on the student loans, getting them paid up. Administrator Kelly Loeffler. Kelly, thank you very much. And we're also joined by some special senators. Roger Marshall. Roger, you are a great guy. Whenever I have a problem, he's calling, sir, don't worry about it. I said, thanks, Roger. It's easy for you to say, Roger. But he always is so good. He's a good man. James Lankford. James, I saw you on television. You were fantastic on television. James was defending me on television, something that's not easy to do, but he did a good job. Thank you, James. And Mark Wayne Mullen. Mark Wayne, where are you? Don't ever fight Mark Wayne. Yep, thank you, Mark Wayne.
Can y'all hear me?
Yep.
He's not talking about much right now. My ex alert me when he says something. I don't want to hear him. Yeah, he's not saying much right now, but it looks like Puts is trying to come in. Y'all can still see my screen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, does anybody have questions? Because Puts is coming. What we got 14 minutes. Yeah, Puts is coming.
Is that a doji?
In the middle?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah, we're most likely going to close under now with that right there. We rejected our AVWAP. Now we got our trend line here that we need to hold. We need to bounce here. Remember, 560 is our level that we have to hold. We just cracked through. Closed candles only. For trades, you want to look anywhere from 5 minute. For day trade, you want to look from 5 minute to like an hour. I'll look for my entries. On a 5 minute, our 10 already crossed down to 20. Our 20 sloping down like a hill. We're crossed down to tears. That's telling me puts on the 5 minute. 15 minute is telling me buyers could still come up to retest because how the Cobra is. We have the 10 still like up, sloping up, but sellers are stepping in, y'all.
So if you were going to do a put,
Wow.
what would the strike or what would the play be?
557 or 558. $5 minute. Gotta be patient.
With the 2 or 3 day expiration?
If you want to play it safe, yes. Yes.
Yeah, AB, they had a question in the chat about Amazon. Not sure if you talked about that at all.
Oh, okay. I got you. So Amazon, you want me to chart it? I'm not looking at the check. Can you tell me, please?
Yeah, Amazon.
Okay. I got y'all in a little bit. I gotta pay attention to SPY. All right, SPY. Let me see. I like IWM for puts. IWM contracts is cheaper and it moves. Like when it get hit, it really gets hit. So
will you do puts on the Russell over SPY, the IWM?
yeah, but we're more than likely, yeah. But I'll let y'all know for sure. I'm saying because IWM still it has a good bottom. I might leave IWM. It might just be SPY because IWM has I don't like what I see. It could bounce more than like SPY looks. Like if it falls, it's gonna be hit. If it loses this 560, Yeah, it's a waiting game. We're waiting. We're gonna go to the 5. That's the hourly. See, IWM got all this confluence down here. I don't want to touch that. We're gonna go to the 5-minute on SPY. IWM got this. All right, yeah, we're gonna do SPY. All right, we got 1 minute. Depending on how it moves, to let me know to get in or not. Because we could.
It just hit 5:59.
I got you. Now I'm on the 1 minute, y'all. You're gonna see me go from the 1 minute to the 5 minute now. I need this 10 to cross down to 200 to cause damage. 1 minute and 5 minute. I'm about to flick back and forth from. 5 minute, we got 30 seconds to close. We needed to close under 559. It's at 559.82 right now. Target is still now. Target is 557 on spot. 557.20 we could bounce. It depends how nasty it gets. Let me see. Yeah. So sorry, what's that?
Open interest on strike 555 is 7,200 between like 556, 555, 557.
Is that 0 day y'all talking about?
No, this is a 1 day, May 2nd.
Okay.
It's the highest contract for today too. It got 107.4K. So I could see that though. I was looking at the gap fill to play it safe. But I see 550. I see exactly 555 on spot. I see 554.90. 554.90 on spot. Damn. Good call. Our 10-day looks strong. We could, we could bounce here. So that 557 will be ideal. We closed below the 5. We closed under 560. So now I'm about to get ready to enter. I just need to see this now. I need us to reject our trend line before I get in. See, we bouncing right here. Just being patient. I see everybody talking about Amazon now. It's filling the gap. Let me pull this on my phone so I can see it while I'm looking at Amazon. So 5615.75, we needed to hold on the SPX, and we just bounced. That was a nasty bounce. We just popped back above the what was supposed to be resistance on the SPX. So yeah, we didn't get confirmation for puts yet.
Okay.
And then look at these wicks. This right here, wick is telling me buyers is pushing the price up. So that's where you got to be careful, because this is a liquidity grab right here. Because a lot of people is probably seeing what we see, these puts right here, but with those wicks, that's telling me to be cautious. I took this. You see this? I don't know if y'all see to the left what I just did. I took those 2 candles that's creating the structure over here. These 2 candles. And that's going to be our new resistance right there, because it's all about structure. You retest candles, and look, these 4 candles bounced off of there. So that's our resistance right here. So
we're
now
looking at Amazon, or are you talking SPY?
Well, now
Amazon.
this is Amazon now. My apologies. This is Amazon now. So we're looking at this 189.19 area. Amazon might fall as well with SPY. That's it. This King Cobra, like if we stay below 189.19 on the 15-minute time frame, that's not good puts. We're gonna come down, and Test that 5-day moving average at 186 on Amazon. If Amazon can get above 189.70, about 190 and hold, want to see 2-3 candles hold, then we could go from there. This sandwich pattern is trying to play out. Remember what I said the sandwich pattern is? If we close under 558.80, no hesitation from me. I'm getting in puts immediately. If this candle right here closed below 558.80, that's we got the doji right here. Then we'll have this candle right here below the structure of what we started when we opened the price. That's telling me, yeah, puts, we're going to fill this gap. SPX is holding right now. On top of this, we just lost resistance. I mean, we just lost support, but it's still not confirmed. Got 5 minutes. All right, Trump is talking about tariffs now too. Damn. See, damn, 559.50. Yo, Trump, the way he talks about things is alarming. Like, he does it at the perfect time. Trump says so much money will be taken in that will cut taxes. Oh, blush. He's talking right now, right? So this is what I be calling out all the time. Right now, we're at the bottom of our trend line. We're at support on the index. Right now, if Trump says anything bad about tariffs, we're gonna sell off. And this is the perfect spot to sell off right now to fill the gap and test that 5-day. That could really, if we lose 557, we got 555, and then we'll have 550 fast. Oh man, I want to play what he's saying. Damn, Trump. It's crazy how he moves the market, Trump.
Hi, Cindy. Wow. And we have Faith Office in the West Wing, and that's going to be an office that's been very well. I see already you have a lot of people going back and forth, and that's good. That's what we want, to defend and represent people of all faiths and their religious freedoms at home and abroad. But they're coming, it's probably doubled the action in the White House. It's been amazing to watch and beautiful to watch. The White House can handle it. This important office will work to protect vulnerable women and children, strengthen the American family, promote the dignity of work and choice in education. And people that are in trouble can come in and they take care of them. Sometimes they'll send them to a doctor. Sometimes Paula does this, and Jenny, others that are in the office. They're doing an amazing job. And I wanted them to have that office. Never happened before. I don't think that's ever happened before, right? The people of faith have never been allowed in the White House. We'll probably be sued tomorrow because they're going to say church, separation of church and state. Can't do that, right? But we'll win. Pam will win that suit. She wins them. She ultimately wins them. She gets them. Sometimes they get a judge that's not so good, but she ultimately wins. That's what it's all about, right, Pam? I pardoned Americans of faith thrown in jail for praying in peaceful protest. We reinstated service members thrown out of the military over religious objections to Biden's vaccine mandate. We did a vaccine, but we didn't do a mandate. He did a mandate, threw them out if they didn't take it. Can't do that. I signed an executive order to combat anti-Semitism and set up a DOJ task force to eradicate the anti-Christian bias. We've taken away a lot of, you know what? Just sit down, please. I didn't even know you were standing. What an honor that you stood so long. Wow, that's a great honor. Thank you. Because I know if Biden were up here, you would have been seated. You might have never stood up. No, that's a great honor. I didn't realize it. I signed an executive order to combat anti-Semitism. It's a big thing. A big thing. And I set up a DOJ task force, which is really a big thing. And Dan, you're going to be involved in it, to eradicate anti-Christian bias. You haven't heard that, but there's anti-Christian bias also. And in just a few moments, I'll also be signing an executive order creating a presidential commission on religious liberty, which is really why we're here, more than any other reason. Many of the new commissioners are here with us, including people that have been with me from the beginning. The chairman is Texas Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick, whose idea this was. And stand up, Dan. What a great guy. What a great political person. He's an amazing politician, Lieutenant Governor, and he's a man of great religion. Thank you very much, Dan. As well as Dr. Ben Carson. Ben, I don't have to say much about Ben. I don't have to say much. He's been with me from the beginning. You know, he was campaigning against me originally. Can I tell that story, Ben? You mind? Are you sure you don't mind? Because he was campaigning, and he was very effective, and he was going up in the polls, and he looked at me about 3 or 4 debates in, and he said, you know, you're going to win by a lot, don't you? This was during 2016. And I said, what do you mean, Ben? What do you mean? You're campaigning. Don't say that, Ben. You're campaigning. You have a shot. He was a little bit behind, but it's pretty far enough. But he said, you know you're going to win. These people can't beat you. Nobody's going to be able to beat you. I said, why? He said, because God is with you. I said, that's nice. Then he said it once again in the church. Remember that, Ben? He pulled me over. He said, remember what I told you. God is with you. And we went on to win 3 times. We won. We won the first time. We did great the second time. We won the second time. Everybody knows it. But we made it too big to rig the third time. Too big to rig. They tried. They tried. So I want to thank Ben, who has been with me right from the beginning. You're an amazing person, and you gave us a great recommendation in this young gentleman who's doing a fantastic job at HUD. Thank you very much. Really good. Also, we have Dr. Phil McGraw. Where's Dr. Phil? Oh, you are so big. Come here, Phil.
Yo, Trump shout out. He's a character. Can y'all hear me? Okay, cool. Thank you. Boom. Yeah, he's not talking about much again. He's all over the place. Right now we're at the 10-day moving average right here. You see how it's still sloping now, 560.54. We're gonna reject it. You could tell by how the moving average is look how, see that, how it just pushed it down. Now y'all can see what I've been talking about, like the angle that the moving average is facing. The purple one is more so we probably get reject there, but stay there, and then break up because it's flat. But this is sloping down. So we need the moving average to, if you want it calls, you need the moving average to flatten out or curl up. Calls, we need it to do what it's doing right now. I mean, puts, we need it to do what it's doing right now. We just need to break this trend line. The 560 area is what we haven't been able to get through. See how we broke through it? That's why I always say we wait for the break, because we broke through it. If we would have gotten puts, we would have got smoked because it popped back up. So always wait for this. Break the trend line, come up, retest the trend line. If it don't reject there and do that, then it's going up there, and that's what it did. And we would have been losing right now on our contract. So you gotta be really patient. Don't force nothing. If the trade doesn't happen, it don't happen. I don't really care. I'll just trade tomorrow. I'll look for a day trade. And if it don't happen again, I still don't care. But if it happens, that's good. Right now, our 560.54 is our 10-day. It looks like it wants to move. It looks like it wants to flatten out. I'm waiting for that move to come in. It's lunch. It's 12:33. Um, this is what I
AB.
seen. Well, let me say one more thing. The first thing I seen this morning when I checked this chart is it looks like a Head and Shoulders is trying to play out on this. The head's right here where we're at right now. The left shoulder is right here. So if we come down, we will come down to 555. Well, all this right here, this resistance will come down to 555. And if we lose 555, that's confirming the Head and Shoulders, and we could come down and see this this 542 area if we lose 549 though. So this is a horizontal line that I'm going to put on this resistance right out, because that right shoulder looked like it won't form really bad on SPY. So SPY rolls over, we know. If it loses this trend line that's at right now, we know we're trying to complete this gap fill. And if we lose this 555.20, then we got 550, and then the Head and Shoulders is confirmed. All right. Sorry, what was that?
Nah, you good. I was gonna say nothing, man. It's just I've been getting slaughtered the last 2 days on QQQ, like seeing the double bottoms, thinking it's a good entry. I think my
Mhm.
entries are killing me right now, man, because I'll see something drop and I'll just hop in real quick, man. So I'm just listening, man, trying to
Yeah,
figure it out.
got you. Let me see, 15 minutes. Let me ask you something. On this 15-minute, what would you do here? What are you thinking? Just overall from seeing this screen, what are you thinking right now?
On
Puts or
QQQ?
calls? No, look at my screen right now and just tell
Oh,
me
okay.
what would you think about getting in here?
I'm seeing bullish
Why is that?
because of that. Oh, well, I see. That
You got it, bro.
huh?
You got it. Say it.
I'm seeing that the seller stepped in right there on that red candle at the top.
Yeah.
What is it called? Like a
Mhm. Resistance?
yeah.
Are you talking about the moving hours? So all right, so what you're saying right now is valid in a way, because we're at the lows of where we started this morning. So we're back to where we started this morning. We're flat. We don't ever take a trade flat. We didn't do much going up neither. So we would have been getting chewed out our contracts right now. So if we don't take a trade, y'all just be cool with that. Because right now we're back to where we started. So we didn't do nothing today at all. We're back to where we started. But as he pointed out though, and I noticed that as well, like we broke down, but you see the sellers was, it looked like sellers should be in control, because remember I was telling y'all on Zoom with Trap that three, like, oh no, it was the one-on-one coaching. So when three red candles come, the fourth candle is more than likely going to be a green candle. If it's three candles, the fourth candle is most likely going to be a red candle. Why? That's the exhaustion phase. Stocks have to take a breather, so they breathe. We got our three, and we got exhaustion phase. The only thing that
Yeah,
I
the
don't
three
like,
white soldiers and the three black crows, right?
exactly. The only thing I
Right.
don't like is normally we'll go up and retest, but we'll see bigger body candles, but we're consolidating here, and then we have the wicks right here. We bouncing and we're holding our 5-6-15 level that I was saying is our major is our support we keep bouncing off of. So now what we want to look at is we want to forget about, we like still have puts in your mind, but put it to the back of your head, because now we're more likely to see buyers try to come in here, because now we're flat. Our purple is flat. Our green is not so aggressive no more, but we're pinned in between the 10-day and the 20-day moving average. So we're going to consolidate sideways. The more sideways we go, the less aggressive this 10 is going to be. And we just need to get on top of the 10, the 5 636.56, and we're bullish again, and we'll see highs for the day. So, and that's kind of what I'm seeing right now. So 5 minute will let us know. See, it starts off at the lower time frame and work its way up to the higher time frame. The more it's confirmed on those time frames, the higher the probability is of that playing out. So what went to the back of my mind, because we just recaptured the 10-day. Now remember what I told y'all earlier, the 10-day, if it starts holding the candle like a cup, that's support right there. And the cup is just basically like it's cradling it. Like this, the 10-day is the green. So remember that. Our candle that's open right now is this last candle. So if the 10-day goes like this and then starts sloping up like that, price is going to do the same thing. The yellow is going to start flattening out. We chop right here, yellow flatten out. And then if we get on top of that yellow, then we have this level. We're going to start pushing up. So that's why it's important to just be patient and wait for everything to line up. Don't have that fear of missing out, FOMO.
Can I ask you something, maybe?
Yeah, of
Do
course.
you mark
All right.
up like the?
No, go ahead, bro.
Do you mark up like the day before pre-market and opening candles?
I mark up like how y'all see me doing today. I'll have support and resistance from previous days, from weeks ago, from months ago. I have support and resistance from last year. I don't remove them from swing trades because support and resistance always going to be support and resistance. The past in the stock market, the past history has a lot to do with the future, even though we're forward looking, but support and resistance a lot of times will stay that support and resistance. So I'll keep it. The only thing that I'll remove is my daily. Like if I'm in day trades, I'll remove those type of support and resistance. But all these trend lines and stuff that I'm doing it as we go.
Gotcha. Appreciate you.
You're welcome. The way we're sitting here right now, man, it looks like we're about to push up. The way we're sitting here. The only thing is just our AV WAP right here. Remember, sellers are in control, but it looks like buyers about to step in here. It's just a waiting game right now. All right, so we could look at other things. Let's go back to Walmart. What I was saying, y'all, I put it on the chart. Walmart bull flag. Right here, we have to hold. We're at 20-day 97.18. On a 15-minute chart, we don't really care about that because we could still come down here to 97 again for the retest, and we're fine as long as we hold 97. But this is a bull flag, though. The more it consolidates, chop, and don't drop fast, and just the more we do that, keep playing around, the better it is. And if we hold 97.18, keep holding that, we're gonna eventually bust out of this trend line and do what this arrow is showing, and we'll see that 100.40. I'm hoping that I believe we hit 100 tomorrow if we hold this 98. Yeah, I'm glad we didn't get it. We're literally where we started this morning. It's crazy. Let's check Amazon. I'm gonna look see if Trump said Trump. Whoever takes oil from Iran cannot do business with the U.S. We put sanctions on Iranian oil yesterday. OPEC oil output fell in April despite plans to increase, according to survey. So that's really what's important right now. Trump's talking about Iran and oil. They put sanctions on Iranian oil yesterday. We're overall in the market, nothing is happening today. You know why? Big earnings. When you see big earnings, or like PCE data, like that type of big news like that, you're gonna chop around. You don't see big money in because they're waiting for the move. And big money, the institutions are what move the market, not us. The retail traders don't, unless it becomes like on some GameStop thing where we're just all a team, literally everybody in the world is just a team. Then we could push stuff like how GameStop was pushed. But for the most part, we're not pushing this. So we're just chopping sideways because we're waiting on that earnings. Because the earnings today, if y'all didn't know, very important. We have Apple and we have Amazon reporting earnings today. We have, let's go and see what else. So we already had those. Reddit, Airbnb. Airbnb is a good one too because the housing. Yeah, that's really what I'm looking at. Airbnb on Reddit is that'd be like our mid caps if you're more so looking at IWM and stuff. Apple and Amazon though, those are the big dogs. That's what we're looking for. Then tomorrow, ExxonMobil is important. Chevron as well. Wendy's too. Wendy's is gonna let us know too. We gotta look for any key things that could tell us like recessions and stuff. Like when I'm out in the public and stuff, I'm always looking for that. Like I pay attention to prices, gas, I pay attention to everything. Okay. I don't think the market is really reacting to Trump. I didn't check futures. We'll check to see what futures is doing. Futures is the big dog, the biggest. It's bigger than the SPX and SPY. It's gonna tell us what's gonna happen. Futures look good, but we're trading sideways right now. We're holding our trend line. Futures look good though. We just need to break the 5,680. Nothing's going on at all. I was hoping that I could have gotten the trade so y'all could have seen. I hope somebody got into the IWM play earlier that we had. We was up at 70% at one point, put our stop loss on though. So we left out with profit. Yeah. Futures look good though. We're bouncing. Anybody have any questions? Need something charted?
Yeah, I had a question, one last one on Capital One. COF.
COF.
Yeah, I was looking at that like a week ago before earnings, but that stock had been down a lot and they got approved for a merger with Discover. And that's taking place like sometime in May. And just want to see like what you see on the charts, kind of like for a swing. But I missed the move on it when it was like around 170.
Okay. So you see Q1 earnings mid stocks getting to higher finance charges. Yesterday earnings beat on higher stock down, earnings beat on lower expenses. So you're thinking about shares?
I was thinking about a option, but
Option play. Okay, so this don't matter as much. The earnings suck. I wouldn't get in. It's trading, so it's gonna. There's another stock that's doing this. Damn, what other stock is doing this? We're breaking down as well. All right, so there's another stock doing this. So we're pinned. So the two main moving averages that a lot of investors use, besides like the 365, like those other extra ones, the 100-day and the 200-day. Our 100-day is our blue line and our 200-day is our red line. What's happening is we're pinned. So we're
between the
consolidating.
two.
Yeah, all of that liquidity is building right here. But remember our 10-day, when it crosses up through these moving averages, we fly up. Right now, we're retesting our 5-day moving average at 182, our thick orange line. So basically, in order to get calls, what you want to see is us reclaim 183.54. 183.54 is the level that you want to see us break, hold, retest, then chop like sideways, showing two candles, daily candles holding. And if that happens, we should break up. We just gotta check
Gotcha.
weekly and see what resistance is there. 182.53. Yeah, so 183 recapture that, then we could see this. You'll have, I don't know what you're looking for, but resistance on the swing would be 204.25 though. So yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah.
Keep watching.
All right. Anybody else? Come on, y'all. What time we started? 11. We don't got much time. I'm not
So,
doing much, bro. But just come on.
so, um, okay, to get better at charting, you know, people always say kind of like look at the charts every day, right? But
Mhm.
like, what specifically are things that we should be looking at every day or resources to kind of get better at charting?
That's good. Besides what we're doing today is one thing that I say that you should do once a week if you can, but I know a lot of people work or twice a week. That'd be great. Um, and then I I don't know if somebody have it, if somebody could post it, or let me see, I could just go to this. Trading Geek. There's this playlist that I urge everybody to watch.
I definitely want. Is that the Asian dude?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So the Trading Geek, this is his page. You just go to his playlist, um, and then you're gonna look for free trading courses, life changing, 60 videos. He I binge watched all his videos. I've been trading for 2 years. I think he started that like 2 years ago. Well, option trade I'm doing for 2 years. I studied all his like every single video I watched all the way through, probably like 2, 3 times. Watch all his videos and watch how good you become. And try to watch the market when it's uh live. Try to watch the market, like how the price move and all that. Because the more the candles you pay attention to, red and green, it's gonna stay in your brain. The more you watch it, the more you're gonna remember how price moves and stuff. Just get familiar with it. And then Market Rebellion. I will follow his page on X. He shows everything like take big profits and small losses. The reason why most people fail in the stock market is because they do the opposite of this rule. Like he gives a whole bunch of game, and he even shows Fibonacci levels. He shows what support resistance is. Shows everything, trend lines. He shows candlestick patterns. Like this is a good um page to follow, and when you first start off. So I would do all those things that I said. And grind. It's all about time. Time. You gotta put the grind in and try to manage your time in a way where you could like put majority of time into this. Like after my 9 to 5, I'm still locked in straight in here at work. I can though, but I'm still locked into the market, listening to podcasts. When I'm driving to work, listening to podcasts about stocks, and you just want to like develop that burning desire and you'll become great at trading. That's all it is. Time.
Thank you.
You're welcome. We're approaching lows. Yeah, man.
Can you check
It's
Uber?
all got you. Uber, I
It's
gave an update on that.
it's at resistance and it's almost at the all-time high.
Okay. 560,195. I got you. Just a sec. We're still fighting that 560 area right here. Just I hope y'all paying attention to that, like every little last detail that I do. Like we still below this 10-day, can still come down like a snake and smack it. It's all about this 20-day right now. That's all. It's all about that. But we might have a high chance of closing. We didn't close it on our trend line yet. That's another thing. But yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. We're in the middle. We're sideways right now. Sellers have a better chance of stepping in, but like 15 minutes ago, buyers had a good chance. So it's a waiting game. Uber's been
And
in
I
the
think that
range for a long time, bro. What happened?
I think that's what killed me the last couple of days is I was trading in this range, man, and I would think, I see like a little pullback and I think it's good and I get in and then it just drop on me or pull forward and it's just, man, I
Yeah,
got hit for like 1,500 last 2 days, man.
damn.
So I just been trying to
And
be patient because it seems like it'll be in this range until the end of the day.
yeah, so another thing, y'all, is to always know where we started the day at. You take your lows, and if you want puts, you want to see us break below the lows that we started the day off. And if you want calls, you want to try to see us break above the highs that we started the day off of. And then if you're just starting, pay attention to your volume profile, see where volume is at. Like currently, if we check SPY, I feel like the volume's gonna be like 35 mil. I'm checking right now. Because we're not doing nothing at all. Volume is at 31.79 right now. Average volume on SPY is about 85 mil to 90. So we're not even half of what that is. So pay attention to volume. 70% of the time, market trades sideways. What's happening today is your average day. This is supposed to happen because you need liquidity to build up in order to snatch it to go up higher or to break down and go lower. So this is great. It's not a boring day. I love when we chop like this because tomorrow's probably going to be a big day because we built all this liquidity. So just keep in mind that we trade sideways majority of the time, and just pay attention to your volume so y'all can know who's in the market. 31 mil on SPY is just retailers. It's no big money. When the big money come, you'll see volume spike up fast. So just that's something I'll just keep a lookout on.
Hey,
This
Ace,
news
I
just
got a
came out.
quick question.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
What's up? Yes, I can hear you. Hello. You can ask me a
Okay,
question.
I do have a question. When you flip back over to the chart about
Oh, matter of fact,
liquidity area.
my apologies. My apologies. One sec. Let me show him this Uber chart real quick, and then I got you.
Okay.
Just a sec. All right. So the Uber, we've been in the range. I was telling everybody that I wouldn't be in Uber right now. Look at this range that we've been in. This is a lot of liquidity. We've been in this one range. So the stock market rule that everybody should have is never trade a sideways market. That's when you get smoked. Like theater, I don't know how to pronounce it, but um your contracts get chewed up, IV and all of that stuff. Sideways, you don't know where we're going. Like you have to really use trend lines where I could trade a sideways market, but I would never swing it. Like you're not gonna make no money. It's the top range, the bottom range. You're just gonna keep chopping between those ranges. And that's what we're doing. It's just gonna keep eating your contract up. So on Uber, what I want to see is it looks okay right now, but it's rejecting our resistance. 82.26. Uber has to break above 82.26. It has to hold that level. At least 2 daily candles on that level. And if we could do that, then Uber looks good. You could see after that, you could see 93.89 if it breaks 82.26. I will not get an Uber until it breaks 82.26. Do not get an Uber until it breaks above 82.26 and hold 2 daily candles at least. Or
Been
you're
in
just gonna
since
get
the
messed up.
7th, and there's a pretty good upward trend line from the 7th till now, and it has not broken that trend line yet.
Got you. It does look good, but it was the same since January, bro. It's been the same since January. It's been doing the same thing. So right now, I don't know what you're in. Right now will be a time where whoever's in Uber, I already know they're selling right here. They're gonna sell right here because look, we went up to the top of that range, they sold off right there. We did it again, they sold off right there. Did it again, they sold off right here. The chances of it happening again is high. So it does look good though, like on a short term, like a weekly thing, but now we're at the top of the range. So right now, you gotta be really careful right here. You gotta pay attention because right here we can sell off. But right now it's showing it's bullish though. My moving average is showing that it may hold, it can hold. So that's what I got for Uber.
Thank you.
You're welcome. On SPY, man, we still so SPY is flagging. There's a bear flag. I was just about we might get something. I was trying to like get a trade before I got off here. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but we're flagging. We have a bear flag forming on SPY. So I could see it. What we're gonna do, so y'all can see we're gonna start with the 1 minute. Remember, 1 minute help you see the story that's trying to come. So look at that. This is more so bear flag. A bear flag kind of rises up. This is more so a bearish pendant. That's what it's called. A bearish pendant is what it's called. So 559.23 is our range. We want to break below our 200 day. All right, so now you should be able to see it. That's a bearish pendant, y'all. So this is what a bearish pendant is. How do I
PENNANT.
Sorry, what was that? PENNANDANT?
No, there's no D in it.
Oh, all right. Pendant. PENNANT.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Bearish pendant. Boom. All right, hold on. I'm about to play the sound.
The strength of the bears. It is followed by a period of consolidation, forming lower highs and higher lows, with the price squeezing from left to right, forming a symmetrical triangle, with ascending and descending trend lines. This looks like a pennant. The bearish pennant is a combination of a bearish flag and symmetrical triangle pattern. To spot a bearish pennant, look for strong bearish candles that decline lower. This is the pole of the pattern. The pattern indicates the strength of the bears. It is followed by a period of consolidation, forming lower highs and higher lows, with the price squeezing from left to right, forming a symmetrical triangle, with ascending and descending trend lines. This looks like a pennant. For a pennant to be valid, it should form a shallow retracement, which is typically less than 50% of the pole. This pattern indicates a short pause in the current trading activity, due to weak hands buying, and indicates the impending continuation of the downtrend. When price breaks below the ascending trend line with high volume, it strengthens the bearish bias. Take a short entry, below the breakout candle low, or after a pullback to level after breakout. Place your stop loss above the recent swing high of the pattern. Set the target equal to the height of the pole and project it downward from the breakout point. The bearish pennant is a combination of a bearish flag and symmetrical triangle pattern. To spot a bearish pennant, look for strong bearish candles that decline lower. This is the
So that is what that's a bearish pendant. It looks like we're trying to form that. Look at the 1 minute, the 10-day. See, we're just all over the place. The 10 days crossing up our 20. We're gonna reject at our 100 and we're gonna chop more. Oh yeah, we're not. We're not doing much here. It's just where we're falling out though. Like it's going to happen, and it's going to happen today. Where we at? This the 15-minute. 15-minute. Let's see. It's going to happen today. It's going to happen. We're probably going to reject our AVWAP right there. 559.25. Right there. It's going to happen in the next 30 minutes probably.
I don't know if this got anything to do with it, man, but Eli Lilly just fell off a cliff.
Yeah. Let's check Eli Lilly. Where it started? It started at 8:50. Damn.
They got earnings today or tomorrow?
They had it this morning.
Oh, they had this morning? Okay.
Let's see. Y'all, X is everything. I use it. Anything that I want to research, I go on X. I even use the Grok, the little AI thing. But Eli Lilly.
It was something about CVS chose Novo's drugs on their shelf versus Eli Lilly's version.
And they missed on their adjusted EPS. Top flow of the day. Top flow of the day. Eli Lilly is one of the most traded stocks for puts today. NVIDIA calls top flow. Yeah, so and then the chart says so they missed on their earnings wasn't all that, so that's why they sold off. And the chart shows me if oh man. Oh no, that's the 30-minute. Oh yeah, it don't look good. Look, our green is our 10-day. Look at our 5-day. That's my big dog that I pay attention to. How it's curling down like a king cobra. It's gonna smack it down. But I don't even think it's getting past this 10. But our 10-day, our 20 is our yellow line. It's flat. The way it is, it's flat. It's not a strong support. It's flat. It's not pointing up to hold the price. So we could crash down. The only thing that's holding is our IPO AVWAP. The AVWAP from the first day it traded. I believe that's this line. Don't quote me on it. 791.65 is what it has to hold. It bounced directly off of that today. If it loses that though, it's not looking good for it. If it loses that, we're going to our 100 MA 730.40. 788 it really has to hold, or we're going to 730. And then there's no liquidity down here. It's going to go to 730 fast. It'll drop to 730 in one day. If we lose 780, we'll drop 50 points in one day. More than likely. 2 days the most.
Hi, AB.
Hello.
Can you look at CVS, please?
Of course.
Thank you.
CVS had earnings this morning as well. You're welcome. CVS is rejecting so I use the AVWAP. That's the I put it at the all-time highs. That's what we're rejecting right now. This white line is the all-time highs. So the highest price that CVS was at, you anchored your VWAP on it, and then now you can see where sellers is at. And we rejected where the sellers is at. So right now, CVS gapped up. We're holding this AVWAP. 5 days starting to curl up. It's the daily. We're ranging. We're in the range on CVS. CVS, I want to see it get above 72 and hold. If it could get above 72 and hold, next level for CVS will be the 200 MA at 78.58. So right now you want it to get above 72.15 and hold at least 2 candles. Depending on how if it's a bullish candle, like a hammer candle, above 72.18 that holds on that just one candle, then buyers can step in. But overall 72.15, you want to watch how price reacts around that area once it's above that. If it reacts good, your 78 is your level. That's the 200 MA. So that's how it's looking on a short term thing. It's a waiting game. It's trading sideways right now in this area. What was support is looks like it's support now again. So it looks good, CVS. SPS. It looks like buyers is trying to step. Now it looks like buyers is trying to step in. Cause damn, that's strong. Cause we're at the 10 MA, and I'm looking like on my. You could see it. Like, look how it's shaped. Like, look how the neck is shaped like a snake. This is supposed to tap that down. Buyers is still pushing it up, so that's telling me to pay attention. Cause we're not rejecting it. It should reject. It should reject around here. We got 61 more cent to go up, but it should start rejecting now. Now it just jumped 5, 6, 32, 20, 35 cent to go. Oh, 45 cent to go. It should start. All right, yeah, we got our rejection. Now we just watch how price reacts. Cause this is our last. Let me see. Oh, you see how quick we flipped the script to calls? If we break above this, SPY has a good chance to recapture. Above this is 564 in SPY. That's the number that I was looking for too before I seen puts this morning. It's been consolidating, holding our base, our support right here, which is very good. Wick right here. Above this 10-day moving average, SPY's going to 564. We're going to get momentum. And if it happens now, that's perfect because it's only 1 o'clock. 561, 40. See, we're right there at the 10-day. We just need 2 more cents to be above it, and then we need to hold. We need to close above that though. Close candles only. I like this. Now I'm gonna go down to my lower time frames to see if I can spot a pattern. It's starting. Calls are starting. So on the 5-minute, we need our 10-day moving average to push above our 20 at 560.70. Our 10 is at 560.45. This push up, price will push up with it. And then once it crosses above it, we'll go to our 15-minute. And then we'll need to see this 10-day hold our candle and slope up, rise up. And that'll tell us calls 564. It's like a spring. As soon as we jump above 561.45, we'll start pushing up. I'm loving how it's moving right now, y'all. And we're holding this AVY. I like this. So we're going to stay on the 15-minute. I mean, on the 5-minute. We just need this to close above that. And SPX, yeah. SPX it'll make the move first. That's the index. On here, we are I've been on here for a little hot minute. We are rejecting. We have 5,631.57. 10-day moving average is at 5,632.59 on our 15-minute. That's what we need to get above on the index to confirm calls. And we are right there and we're holding. We're not rejecting hard. That's what I'll pay attention to. When we tap that and don't reject hard, buyers is pushing. So yeah, calls is and we're back in our buying channel. Right now it's a buying channel. It's not a rising wedge yet. Because where it's at, let me show you. Where it's at in this range. What am I looking at? Let me show y'all SPY. All right, so the rising wedge is my two white lines, this one and this top one. If you look over, remember I told y'all rising wedge is this triangle, like how it's rising up and then will fall out, reject the bottom of our trend line and fall. We still have all of this right here. So, but if we pop up above 564, we'll invalidate this rising wedge and push up. So right now we're looking good. Oh man, it looks like it's going for the 50-day moving average. Let's see. I just got a notification that I want to show y'all. Okay. SPY on track for its first close above the 50-day moving average since February 21st. That's a step in the right direction. We're holding here real good. Yeah. What is this? This is the 15-minute. We're about to close this candle. 1 second. Oh wow. Y'all, I like that. So now look, we're above our 10-day moving average, but see how our 10-day is still sloping down? That's telling us that we can still push down. We need our 10-day to flatten out now or to do the cup thing that I was telling you. We need it to rise up. See how it just popped up a little bit? We're looking at our 10-day. So calls. So this let me see. Let's see 5 minutes. Did we cross? We're almost crossed. We're almost crossed above it. This is the last candle that I'm waiting on to confirm calls for me. Matter of fact.
And where would you stop your call at? Where would it end?
563.40. We should break. So 563.40 or 563.60 is going to be resistance. If we go up above that, then great, but that's resistance. We're looking good. I just don't like that the 10 is sloping down. On a 5-minute though, it looks good. And it's a step because now the 15-minute is telling us 5-minute is confirmed. Now the 15 minutes is telling us that we're stepping in the right direction. 5-minute just need to cross our 20. So this is our last candle. As soon as our 10-day cross above our 20, I'll let y'all know when I get in. Damn, we went from looking at puts to calls fast. 564 is the contract that I'm looking at. That test, that 50-day moving average test. We got our doji candle in the middle. This looks good. We got 2 minutes and 40 seconds. This is where FOMO kicks in. You think it's going to leave you. If it leave you, it wasn't meant to happen. Wait for it to come back to you. So our 50, so that's my resistance. So it's a good chance that because the 50-day, those things is going to attract the price. I know I said a rejection possibly at 563.40 or 563.60. That's ones to keep in mind because we can smack that and then pull back a little bit and then continue higher. Our 50-day is at 564.83. And we're pushing up. We got 2 minutes. Our 10-day is 3 cents below our 20-day. So if we close right now here or above, our 10-day is going to cross above our 20-day, confirming that. calls. We have a bounce here in this range. This confirmed calls for me. This big engulfing candle confirmed calls for me. Remember, I need 3 or more confluences. And then the 15-minute, the 10-day is flattened now. That's good. Well, no, it's still sloping out a little bit. Once it closed though above here, it'll pop up and smack it up. That confirmed calls for me. We're almost at 562.
So in the I know this is SPX, but I know SPY follows it. So on the SPY, I think this is SPY.
Yeah, this is SPY currently.
Okay. So there's a Head and Shoulders, I think, on the with the gap fill down on a 5
The
minute.
head, head and shoulders. Are you referring? What are you referring to? This inverse, or what I was saying that could have happened?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so the head and shoulders isn't confirmed. So there a pattern isn't a pattern until it's confirmed. The head and shoulders, I say it looks like it's trying to form, but this will invalidate it. 564 will invalidate it. So the head and shoulders right now, the way it's looking, it looks invalidated. Right now, I'm liking the action to the upside. I just don't. I actually like that it's not taking off right here because we might have an entry. And then I just gotta zoom out and look to the left to see what's potential resistance right now. Where is it? We'll just take this. Candles bounce off of candles. We bounce or we rejected a lot right here. We rejected. All right, so this candle rejected here, and this candle rejected here. This candle bounced here, so I like this level right here. So we're gonna take this, and this is gonna be our level that we want for calls. All right, we closed on our. I gotta charge my tablet. I mean my laptop. Just one sec. I'll be back down. I'm gonna grab my charger. We're right there, resistance. Your calls. Hold on. All right. 561.75. We need to get above 561.78. That's the structure to break. So gotta be really patient, like a sniper for real. All right, we're pushing. All right, 561.80. We need a 561.78. We have 561.80. All right, boom. 5 minute. 15-minute is I'm just waiting. $561.79.
Are you outside?
No. Well, my door is open now. I'm outside though.
Oh, okay. I hear the birds chirping in the background.
Oh yeah, they're going crazy right now. Um. All right. 5 SPX is confirming it for me. 5. Our 10-day shit. Our 10-day still sloping down though. On a 15-minute. Damn. Let me check 30-minute. What spot? 30-minute. 30-minute. All right. Okay. 15-minute. All right. So now, now I like calls. What I'm looking for now is an entry. So now I'm gonna lose my 1 minute to find my entry. See where we could pull back to. We're gonna pull back to 561. Oh, what did I just do? No. 561 75. If we bounce there, or I like that bounce at 561.80. We got 30 seconds, and then I'm gonna pay attention to these candles. And that's gonna let me know 564 contract calls. We got taught. See that? That's why you wait. This the 1 second though. If you just starting, you don't want to be on the 1 second. It's gonna make you go. It moves so fast. 1 second. 1 minute. It moves really fast. Right now we got a nice pullback. This is what I was waiting for. But now we got the 200-day on the 1 minute. This is our entry right here. Let's see, 5 minutes. I just gotta be careful. We got back above the 1 minute. The 1 minute 10-day. I was trying to find entry right here. I'm paying attention to the green line, this 10-day. See how I'm smacking it down? We want to close above that on this candle right here. Just the pullback that we need. 10 seconds. Five seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Candle coming. Let's see where we gap up or no. Okay. Looks like another pullback is coming, or we could push up right here. It's a waiting game right now. It's coming one of these minutes. I'm trying to see where it's going to pull back to. It's looking like, from looking now, the pullback could come to, damn, that was nasty. 561.60. That was a nasty one. 200-day corded. We bouncing. Anybody have any questions? Another pullback. All right. Pulling back 1 minute. The 200 days holding. Pull back. We rejecting right here, but it's fine. This is the pullback to the AVWAP 561.20. We need 561.20 to hold. 15-minute. See, that's why I was saying, because the 15-minute wasn't sloping up. It still was sloping down. This was what I was trying to explain to y'all. When it does that, you don't want to get in calls because that's still sloping down. So that's still telling us that price could pull back more, because the 10-day is my that spot's my short-term trends. So that starts it off for me. The 10-day will let me know what's potentially is about to happen. Right now it's telling me we have a pullback. back to 560, 30 now. But if buyers can stay above 561.18 on like this 5-minute candle, that's perfect. That'll pop us back. No, this is the 15-minute. If we could close above 561.18 and the 10-day moving average slopes up, that's calls. Damn, SPY. 15-minute. Oh. All right, we're at that AVWAP. That was a nice bounce. We need to close here. We're on the 5-minute and it's moving. See, this is volume right here. We're on the 5-minute and it's moving like it's a 1-minute. So the volume is probably picking up. We was at 31 on SPY. Now we are at 34.41, still low, but it's moving up a little. We got 15 seconds to close above 561.23. Don't look like that was nice. Buyers. And we just closed above it. That was nice. All right, so this might be structure right here. Because now we have our rectangle, which is our range. We have our AV WAP pair, 561.23, where we're at right. We need to bounce right now. It should be a bounce right here, right now. If buyers is here. We went up 1 cent just now, 561.24. I pay attention to how that's pushed up. You see, it just jumped to 561.30. So buyers is right here. Our 5 minutes right there. Let's see what our 15-minute, if it's still sloping down. Our 15-minute is still sloping down, man. So this isn't good because the 20-day, what's happening, the more it consolidates, the more moving averages catch up. And price does that a lot. So if it keeps consolidating and falling like this, the 20-day is going to get close to our 10-day, and it'll be easier for sellers to gain control because the 20-day is so close. All we need to do is break below the 20-day for this thing to sell off. So that's one thing that I'm paying attention to. I don't like how our green 10-day moving average is sloping down. That's telling me the pullback is here. We just need to hold this 561.18 now on this level, on this 15-minute time frame. 5-minute is confirmed. 5-minute is good. I like 5-minute. I just need this to point up a little more to hold it. I'm liking the wicks that we're seeing right here. We're holding this rectangle. If I want, I could get in here, entry right here at 561.40, but my stops is going to be at 560.50. So I get in here, my stops would be down here. Yeah, I think I like it. I'm just waiting on this 15-minute. I need this. I need this to slope up for price to want to go up because this is our 10-day. This is our smaller moving average. We need that to be bullish before anything else could be bullish. And then once that's like we started with the 5-minute, 5-minute is bullish. One minute is bullish. So we need 15 minutes to be bullish. Once 15 minutes is bullish, I'll enter the trade. And now I need it to be confirmed on the 30-minute. And I need it to be confirmed on the 1 hour. I like what we're doing though. We're sitting here, we're holding this. If we could close well above this 10-day moving average, it could pop up. It's at 561.04 right now. So we're gonna go back to the 5-minute. We need that to slope up more. $561.35. Anybody have any questions? We've been on here for a minute. What, 11, 12, 1, 2.5 hours. See, if y'all got questions, let me know. Let me make sure. I had to make sure I ain't talking to myself. Okay.
We here, family. We just listening.
561.40. Our 5 days at 560.88. We're I like where we're at right now. We just got a low rejection. That's fine. We're still at 560. We're getting higher and higher now. That was a nice pop right there. It's telling me because that's buyers is trying to come in. That was nice. 561.49. If we now we need to, what is this? 561.60. 561.60. 561.80. A close above that is beautiful. We're approaching 561.60. We got 15 seconds. We're at 561.61. We need 561.80. 561.65. We got 5 seconds. 561. This is a good close. We closed above 561.60. That was good. All right, now we're at 561.67. So now I want to see us hold this 561.60 and break above 561.80. So we're right there. The range, we're literally right there. Our 5 minute is curling up now. I like that. Look, we're probably waiting on this dang 15 minutes still. 9 more minutes. I want to see our 10. I need it to rise out more. I don't like how it is right now. I just don't want to, like, I could enter right now. I'm confident it's not going to fall because I like the support right here and I could put my stop right here. I just don't want to play this range. I don't want to be chopped. I don't want to be in the play where we just chopping, going sideways. I like to get in a perfect entry. No, nothing's perfect, but I like to get in when I know we're about to break out. We're not about to break out just yet. We're close though. Okay. 561.69. I like that. $561.66. Mm. 10-minute, 30-minute look good. It's just this damn. We're oh, this is a sandwich pattern right here on the 15-minute trying to form. Yeah. I just need this 10-day to pop up. It's so tight. It's still like Curling down's been doing that all day. That's why we haven't. That's why we didn't take off yet. This 10-day on the 15-minute, it just needs to pop up. It's still sloping down. Mm. That's 6 minutes on that. It's a boring day today.
Can I ask a question while you're watching this or while you're looking at this?
I think he walked away his computer.
Oh, okay.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. My apologies. I heard you though.
Oh, okay.
What was
I
the
wanted to
question?
know, is there ever a situation where you were average down? So, for instance, some of those plays where Trot told us to cut, I didn't cut. I kept
Yeah.
them. And so I just wanted to
Yeah.
know, like, okay, we see this thing is potentially coming back. We got time until like September. Is there a point, something you would look for to potentially like average down if your average cost is still higher than what the market cost is?
Yeah. I so I don't believe in. So first of all, are you talking about leaps or are you
Yeah,
talking about shares? Are you talking about options or just like
options.
investing share? Okay. So with options, I don't really. So with averaging down, um, yeah, we're not gonna get no play today. But yeah, we're gonna. Yeah. So what? Let me pull up like a perfect one of my.
For instance, like an Avgo or an ANET.
Okay. All right. I got you. Let me just show you what I look for though. So, matter of fact, so AVGO, that's what you're in.
Yeah.
So
I'm in it too.
okay. Shit, we're about to sell off. So averaging down. So you don't in options. You don't want to. If you're losing the trade, you don't want to double up in that losing trade. So if I'm not positive, if I'm losing out on that, I'm not going to average down or nothing. So what I want to see is if we enter like around here, this area, and we went up, then you see how we sideways, we came back down, retested structure
Mm-hmm.
from over here, previous highs, and we bounced. You see, buyers is in control clearly.
Mm-hmm.
That bounce right there is the structure. That's where you would add another contract because it showed that structure was right there. We bounced and we took off. So you would add a contract when it was confirmed here that buyers is here because we bounced off of previous highs. That's the only time where I'll add more. Other than that, I'll never average down on the losing trade.
Okay. Because right now, right, for instance, that Avgo play, my average cost is like $24.50. But the current price is $15.93. My expiration date is not till 8/15. So my break even is like $2.34. We're not too far off from the, 234.
Yeah,
So I mean today I'm up 24%, total
yeah,
down 35%. So I'm like, if I can break even, I feel like I
yeah.
can break even on this thing, but then let me help speed up the process by averaging down. So then I can just get out
Mhm.
at least at a small profit.
Yeah, but if it go against you, it's not. Nah, I
Then you
wouldn't.
just lose your money.
Don't average down on no lose. Don't ever average down when you're down.
Okay.
On your contract. And AVGO has to break 207 for it to get out for it to see your strike of it could see 240 if it breaks 207.
Okay,
but
yeah, my
it's
strike is 210. So
okay. So the 100-day right now on the daily is 204. That's your first target, 204.30, and then
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
207 you have to break.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what you want to see. It's probably going to chop right here though.
When you say chop, what you mean?
Yeah. Right here, like how we just chopped sideways.
Oh,
This
okay.
right
Meaning
here.
it's gonna consolidate. Okay, got you.
Yeah, because we're pinned between the 200 and the 100 on the daily.
Okay.
Javon, your only
Um,
other problem is that theta just constantly eating you up every day.
I
So
know.
yeah,
we need the
yo.
stock price to go up even higher just to compensate
Mm-hmm.
that theta coming away from you. So I understand what AB's saying right there. It really
No,
got to
that makes
pop for you
sense.
to even break even.
No, that
Yo.
makes sense. That's what happened to me on GV, where I was up, but the stock wasn't going any higher, and so each day I kept holding it, even though it was doing well. The contract price was going down, so I ended up just going ahead and selling it while I was up instead of
Mm,
trying to see if it would go higher.
mm. Sheesh.
I'm in
AVGO
that
look good
AVGO
so
too.
far though.
I'm down too.
All
And
right,
Avgo, you
let's
kept
see.
it, Davian?
Yeah, I'm still in it.
SPX
Can
But
I
daily.
yeah,
ask a
definitely no hope
question?
on the other side. I'm just trying to get a few more dollars out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Can I ask a question about what do you think about waste management?
Okay.
And its stock and Pointer since it what is it? Palantir since its earnings coming up.
Sorry, what? So waste management and what was the other one?
Palantir since
Oh, Palantir.
earnings is coming.
Okay, we'll look at Palantir. Waste management. Just a sec. I never charted this one.
I'm in it, but I want to get out because I'm just over it.
Yeah. Yeah, I see why. It's sideways. Um, yeah, you're right there though. You need Yeah, you're right there.
I was thinking about closing that out. So we can get it like 12%. So to get
Uh
into something with Palantir.
234.40 is the target. That's gonna tell you everything. You need it to break and hold above that. That's the resistance level in order to see anything higher. But right now, it looks good. It just has to hold 228. If it loses 228, you're not gonna. It's gonna go back down to 221. So it has to hold 228 and has to break above 234.40. Um, damn, that is crazy. This is what I was talking about waiting price. So the whole time while we've been consolidating with sellers, they were setting up a trap. I'm glad we didn't get in calls. Let me show y'all the trap. Um, what am I looking at? SPX 15-minute. Yeah, this was a nasty bull trap right here. It's crazy how they played that right there. I seen it, but I didn't. That happened. So the 15-minute on the S&P 500 index. So now, remember I said the 20-day, we lose that, we'll sell off. The 20-day has been holding us this whole time. Now this 10 we just gapped under the 20-day. Right here is telling me puts, which is fucking crazy. But the 10-day now is the king, that Cobra right here. We could smack it right here and reject and fall. Right here is the perfect entry for puts. This is a sniper entry for puts right here on this name. What time is it? 1:47. All right. Let's see. We got this 560. 5. All right, SPX is confirming that. And that's a higher time frame. On calls, we only got up to 5 minute. That looked good. On puts, we're already at 15 minute. That looks good. And the 30 minute is yeah, this is telling me where we at 555. All right, let's see where we could bounce. Oh, damn, what the hell? If we spike will fall to 555. All right, what we got? No, we got 556 right here on that 10-day. Let's check our 4-hour. So you gotta check every time frame. Our 4-hour, we got our 100-day at 557. We're gonna lose that 100-day 555. Spot's gonna come to 557 for sure, possibly, and 555 if it loses that 100, and it looked like it'll lose that 100. Right now, all right, we at the top. We're at 560.63, 560.66 is our 10-day moving average. And we're about to fall out our trend line. If we lose this 20, it's nothing to really hold it. It'll reject this trend line. Where is that at? Where's my path? Okay. All right, I'm going to delete this rectangle now. I need to see price better. We're pinned in between the 20 and the 10. The 10 is still sloping up. I mean, the 20 is sloping up. The 10 is sloping down. We're pinned in, so now we just got to see who wins. Right now, the spot that is in on the 15-minute, if it could close above 560.70, that's more bullish. And if we lose 560.30, that's bearish. For sure, that's puts. So now it's just a battle of see who wins. Buyers or sellers. Literally this 15-minute candle. I don't like calls because on our 15-minute, we're still sloping down on our 10-day. So until it slopes up, I won't get in it. It's the only thing about trading. Like, you really gotta have rules and stick with them. Because we could have gotten some plays, but we would have lost money. So that's why you gotta be really patient. And the moving averages really help. Right now, this could be a bull trap because it looks like a lower high now. It looks like a lower high because boom, we had our highs, came up high. We rejected. That's a lower high. Our purple line is our AVWAP. We're under that. Sellers in control. We could reject that. Our 10-day sloping down. We could reject that. The only thing that's positive is we're barely in our channel and we're barely holding the 20-day. We're like 50 cents away. If we lose that, we should fall. It's just the spot that we at. The spot that we at is either way. Like, it could go either way, literally.
So, question: if we fall, right? Let's say we do the put. I know you said do 2 to 3 day. We're heading into the weekend. How do you feel about doing puts like as we go over into the weekend? Because we right now are, I wouldn't do a 0 DTE. So we
Yeah.
would do either tomorrow, Monday, or Tuesday. So
I would
Mhm.
yeah, I would do tomorrow.
Yeah.
With this environment, like I only do it after major tariff news where drop. All right, we lost our 20-day. I only do it after if we we're on that. I only do it on major tariff news. That's the only time I'll swing puts. You in this environment, don't swing puts. only do intraday. Our 5 minute right here. We lost our all right. This is the confirmation right here. Now we're not gonna jump the gun, but this is the confirmation. We lost the 20 and the 10-day on the 5 minute chart. If we close below 560, like we've been waiting for forever, that'd be a sandwich problem. We just need to engulf the body of this green candle right here. So this is what I mean by that. This line right. Oh no. Let me get my trend line. This is what we gotta close below this white line. If we close below it, that'll confirm my sandwich pattern. We got 1 minute on that, and it's not looking good for buyers right now. What I hate when I do that. All right, what's the 5 minute? Yeah, they're pushing it down. 5624. We just popped up. This is crazy price action. I gotta check the. Now we're so close to the end of the day. Now we need to check our 4 hour candle and our daily candle to see the pattern of that candle to even see if I could even swing up if I wanted to. On the daily it's a doji, so that's a possible fill a gap scenario. On a 4 hour, we're under the AVWAP, still holding resistance. If we on a 4 hour, okay, if we close below 5,615, let me check futures. We got a nasty rejection on futures. But we still got the 5608. SPN. Yeah, it depends where we close. This is setting up though. Just still holding. 2 hour. It's just it all depends. If we close, because I'm not sure if I'm still be on, but if we close below 559, I'll swing puts to the 555. We're about to break out, I think. Look down with our 10. We got our 560.15 right here. On a 15 minute, we're 560.28 it has to hold. So 560.28 is the number. But I want to go off of this candle because it's lower. 560.15 is the number I'm looking for puts. I'll give it to 230. If we're in a trade at 230, I'll stay on till 4 and just be like, fuck it. But if we don't get in no trade, I'm getting off at 230. So half an hour. Just to area right here. Anybody could snatch this liquidity. Tomorrow's going to be a big move. See it now. The daily, we still holding our wedge on the daily. I want to see us hold. Yeah, close below 559 will have us retest 554. To be exact, why's my line there? I must have moved that. We will 554 there. Well, this candle's bigger, so I'll put it on this candle. 554.64. If we close below 559, a good solid candle, like a full body candle below 559, and it's like 340, 350 around that time, and I see it's below 559, I'm swinging puts to 555. ES futures is rejecting. We got a nasty rejection on futures. I've seen that on. Head and shoulders. Head and shoulders. You see, like when you start really doing this, as soon as you open the chart, you'll be able to spot a pattern immediately. The shoulders forming right here, and our 10-day moving average is confirming it by it crossing down to 20. The 20 is flat though. Once the 20 rolls down with the 10, this is a head and shoulders play. We'll come down here and possibly sell off at nighttime. 5628. Yeah, let me see. This might play out, this head and shoulders. 5608 will be 5608. 56. Yeah. We have 5647. Okay. Crazy. 10-day right there. That's the 30-minute. We're under our 10-day moving average on our. See how we're sloping up, we're rising up. This is telling me like we could still pop up, but when we pop up and come, we'll meet that moving average at 562.28, and it could just tap it down like a snake, like just the head will just slope down and tap it, forcing it down. So see, we're doing it now. We're popping up. We're at 5626, 5628. We could tap it and reject right there on a 30-minute. So we're under the 10. That's a step on a 30-minute. On the hourly, SPX, yeah, it's just this. To break this. Oh, wait. 15 minutes. This is why day trading isn't for everybody. You got to have time to just sit here and do this. That's why I only do it like just Thursdays and Fridays. I try to get some action. Other than that, no. See this right here, and where we're at though is just so crazy because if you don't know what you're doing, you're gonna get smoked. Right here, this could be a crazy bear trap because this 10-day moving average is trying to become like. Remember, I was telling you like a cup, like it's trying to hold it, like cradle the candle. If it comes up more, and then it starts sloping up, the 20 is already up. The buyers will really, they'll burn the sellers right here like fat. It'll be a quick move to the upside. That's the only thing about right here. And if we fall, it'll be if we lose this 5623, our 10-day moving average, this would be a crazy bull trap. So this right here is like you gotta be really careful. That's why I'm like not jumping at all. It's a crazy area when can't really like I could read it, but I can't give y'all like it's days where I could be like, I know for sure that it's going to this price. Today I can't give you that. I just could give you ranges. It's not like that's why you don't trade sideways markets. We're at 5627. Remember 5628 we could reject.
Hey, B,
What's up, bro?
could it just be moving sideways until tomorrow's decision on the earnings with Apple?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. Yeah. On big days like this, we consolidate because of earnings. And I'm glad you brought that up about earnings. I'm not even going to swing. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know where my head's at. I forgot about earnings that fast. I'm glad you just brought that up. Because we could have the technicals right, and if we close on the 559, SPY is supposed to go to 555 based on the chart. But if Amazon and Apple blow the shit out the water, that not gonna matter because they're gonna carry the market up with them. Walmart looks good still too, man. Walmart's just been holding. We haven't been falling. That's what you like to see though. For stock just to hold the level like this. This was the flag. It broke out the trend line. Buyers was supposed to step in and push up. This is the only thing that's making me cautious right here though. We're consolidating right here. We should have pushed up.
Can you take a look at Palantir and
Oh,
see what you think?
you asked me this a while ago too, right?
Yeah,
Slipped my
but
mind.
I get it.
My apologies. It slipped my
It's
mind
okay.
fast.
I'm sitting here multitasking, so it's okay.
Got you. So with Palantir, I'm gonna put my trend line. I'm trying to find the most touches. I'm gonna tell you why I put it here. I put it here because I'm looking at the bounce, this bullish candle right here, and look at all these candles bouncing here. I need 2 or 3 touches, so now I could go up and see. We fell out. It's a buying channel. I just didn't do the top of it. We'll take the highs right here to make our buying channel. This is our buying channel. We fell out of it. So Palantir is telling me it has to hold once. Palantir is moving, yo. 116. Damn buyers. Oh wait.
This
Yeah.
would be more for like swings, right? Not for
What you looking for? This is just overall.
just because last earnings went so well for me. I'm
Yeah.
trying to get back in for earnings.
116. Okay, I got you. 116.43. We're in a buying channel, which is good. It has to hold 116.43. Everything is showing me. Palantir looks good, man. This is a cup and handle. Oh no. Oh, this could be a cup and handle right here. If it holds 116.43, which is doing right now, it's looking really good. It could take off and a level that I have. Damn, 147.54. Wow. Let me make sure. I took the high. This a daily. Wow. Yeah, Palantir could run up there.
That's about right,
Yeah.
bro. Because I was pinging 150 myself after earning.
Yes.
What was
Yeah,
that?
that's
Because I can't
crazy.
really see it.
147.54.
Okay, I like that for earnings. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I
good.
mean, but earnings
Last,
is the only thing. Let me just say this though. That's just me telling you where we could go. On
right.
earnings though, you gotta you could do it on X or it's harder, but you check the option chain to see the implied move for that day on earnings. Like on X, if you type it in, you'll find somebody that'll tell you like the move. It'll be like Palantir is expected to move $20, and that's either up or down. So you have to take that accountability to see where we could go. But overall, bullish on Palantir. It's just earnings, like you said. So I can't predict earnings, but overall, right now is bullish. I like it. That's the next level, though. That's the next swing level is 143 area.
Do you see anywhere like where to get in?
To get in will be we pulling back here 116.43. But if we reject this trend line, we might come down.
Devon,
Yeah.
you're not who the Shanice?
Yes.
You're not in at all? You're not in any play right now?
Oh, for Palantir, no.
Palantir.
Oh man.
No,
Yeah, you missed that
Oh,
110.
I missed
don't
a
worry,
couple.
I'm not
I missed a
in
couple.
either.
I've been trying to hold on
Yeah,
to this. Like my funds are all somewhere else. Yeah. Mm.
you're fine. You're fine because this thing still could go, but it's going to pull back. So it fell out the buying channel on the lower time frame on 4 hour. It's going to pull back. Your entry will be 116. What was that? 116.40 to you want to see it bounce off. So I would say around 116 will be your entry. 515.40 is the lowest you really want it to go. It could still bounce off of 114 though.
Okay.
Damn,
Thanks.
bar. You're welcome. So that's the only thing we're above the 100. The only thing about it's too late. I don't take no trades after 3 o'clock, but we're at 211. I wouldn't even do no thing. And it's swinging is damn Apple and Amazon, but what is it called? Amazon and Apple. Microsoft had good earnings, and we had good earnings, so they might be good too. All right, so right now for Spy is are we finally confirmed? Finally, Spy target is 564. So that now that's all on y'all. Just no earnings. Amazon earnings could mess it up, but Spy's target is 564 though. And it's good to go right now. So
I
that's
have a
on y'all.
question. I was
Yes.
asking about gold, the interest for gold
Sorry, I can't hear you that
on that
clear.
work. I'm sorry. The entry level
You're
for
fine.
gold is at 296 now. I'm just waiting to see when is a good time to get in.
Oh, okay, got you. Um, see, it's only 2 o'clock. Oh, 564. We're at 562. I got you. One sec. We're above our structure. Yeah. 564. All right. What is it? 564. That's $2 move. $197. Let me see. IWM 197. See, compared to SPY is like a $40 difference. 197. I'm about to get into play right now. I'm gonna tell you what it is. I'm getting in one. We're at 196, 197, 203. There we go. 198. Then we got the 100-day right there. $98. The 100-day was just a 4-hour. 100-day. What's this? 204. Contracts dirt cheap. 204. All right. If earnings mess this up for me, I'll just take a loss. But I'm getting in 204. 7 days. When's May 7th? That's a Wednesday. 204. I'm getting in. Okay, now we check futures. I didn't forget about you with the gold. We're holding 4-hour. Futures is bullish. This right here is like a pogo stick. We're gonna bounce up on futures, depending on earnings. I don't like to guess though. We're holding this right here. 564. SPY trying to go to that 269 area. 570. I'm trying to make sure. Like, okay. 0.35. All right, boom. I just entered IWM 204 call for May 7th. That's what I just entered. SPY, if you want to do SPY, 564. 564, like I said, is the target. It'll probably hit 564 today. If not, it'll hit it tomorrow if earnings don't mess it up. But above 564, if you want to swing something, SPY's target is 570. But again, it's earnings. But I just got into IWM 204. And that's me basically aiming for SPY to get to 570. And I gave it to Wednesday. Yeah, that's what I'm in. 6 days is my expiration. Yeah. The contract's stupid cheap. It was literally 30. It's 0.35. IWM is really cheap. SPY is going to be about triple that. So now I'm in that. So I don't got to worry about no swings now.
Say it one more time. I'm sorry.
I'm currently in IWM 204 call. But remember, I just want y'all to remember earnings though. I could afford to lose this $35. I'm not gambling earnings neither, but I'm in a swing for IWM. I like the chart. A lot of times I just go off of technicals. If Apple and Amazon smoke me, it's nothing I could do. But what you pay attention to tell us, search the market. I'll go on here to find flow to see where the big money's at, because they like betting on like I'm not gonna be on here until 4, but the big money, they like betting like 10 minutes before close. You'll see them sell $1 million worth of puts or buy $1 million worth of calls, especially on earnings. They gamble earnings. That I think it's more so insider trading. That's what it is. But oh, I did the wrong thing. But yeah, we're gonna look through here to see what big money is thinking. Apple's barcoding. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. The Magnificent Seven, majority of them been beating the expectations. So it looks like Apple and Amazon has a good chance of doing the same thing. And if we're right, if we're right, these contracts gonna pay out real good. SPY will be a good swing. Will be, I told you, like 564, and if you want to be aggressive, 570, because 564 is the resistance, but 570 is because 564 is the 50-day. But we could recapture that after market, especially if Amazon and Amazon and Apple, if they beat earnings, we'll see that 570. Like, even if you do a swing for that, it's a good chance we'll wake up and see that 570 like tomorrow. We won't wake up, but we'll wake up to like 567 around that area. So if you're 2 weeks out, you Gucci. That 570 is the above 564 for sure. Is 570 on spot. So it's all about earnings, yo. A good earnings will really take us off. I'm trying to see if there's any activity. I don't see nothing on Apple.
You think it would be too late to do the play after earnings?
Yeah, the move would be there. Probably not the 570, but the 564, yeah. But that will be the best thing. That it's all about managing risk. I'm risking $35. I definitely can risk that. I don't care about $35, but I made sure that it was only that small amount where it's not going to do nothing to my account, but give me like 0 point something loss if I lose the whole contract. So, the implied move for earnings tonight: Apple 3.8%, Amazon 5.6%. Oh, MSTRs today too. Man, if we get bullish with these three, we're gonna see 570. It'll definitely be too late. But don't gamble though. Like that shouldn't be the reason why you get in. I'm getting in because of what the chart is showing. I'm not worried about earnings. If I lose the contract, I just made sure my contract was small enough to the point it won't hurt me at all. Like right now, yeah, we looking good. We're bullish. We're pulling back a little bit, but I'm only down $1 because the entry was on point. Amazon, watch out for Amazon report earnings today after stock market close. I'm trying to see who's betting on it. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Tons and tons of call flow for Amazon ahead of earnings after the market closes. This is what I look for to confirm. Once I get in the trade, because I don't want to look at this and be biased. So I'll wait till I get in the trade first, and then I'll come and start looking to make sure I was right. Amazon is at currently 189.90. Now look what we got here. We got almost $1 million bet on 210, almost $1 million on 235. I'm not gonna read them all, but y'all see, we got at least $500,000 or more on Amazon bullish. This is a the most amount of money though is.
So I missed it. Where did you see that chart at? I missed you click there on this chart.
Which chart?
This right here that you're looking at.
Oh, what I'm looking at?
Yeah, where you went.
So I just put in. So you just put in hashtag whatever the stock is, and then you just get to searching.
Oh, okay.
Somebody gonna post the flow.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So, and this is what I was referring to, y'all. Net flow. Red is puts, green is calls, and white is I forgot what that is, but that's basically you want to see that rising up with the calls or going down with the puts. So right now, call the net there right now it's big money. So tell me big money, and it's a lot of big money. Like I see a mil on 210 calls, and Amazon move is 5%. So what is that? I think that's about what is that 5% move up from 190 right now? 190. That's about 209.50. That's about that 210 strike. So they're betting on earnings. That's what's going on right now. You even see 235 right here. They're betting on earnings. There's big money. So they're betting, they think Amazon is going to smash earnings. And then look, 190 puts was being sold. 190 puts were sold off this morning at 3.36 million. So that's telling you risk off. So they think as well that earnings is going to go good for Apple. 215, 240 June expiration date, 240 call. So yeah, I feel better getting in that play. They think Amazon is going to go crazy. Apple, I don't see too much flow on it, but I see a lot of people betting on big money. I follow this too, unusualwells.com, Snortlocks. Follow that. He show you the flows of where the big, because we want to trade with big money. You don't want to trade like a retail investor. I don't never think of I try to think outside the box. Where's the big money going to try to trap us small traders at? Where the big money going to try to sell their contracts at to trap us, or where the big money is going to try to buy the bottom? Like I try to think like a big investor, so you want to look and see what they're purchasing. So the flows is important, and they're betting Amazon to go up. So we'll see.
So will Amazon bring up SPY if it does run up?
Yeah, Amazon. It depends on Apple. We'll need Apple to go up too. If Amazon and Apple both go up, then yeah, for sure. But definitely Apple. Apple earnings is really important. A lot of things that I like to look for spikes, like big volume. So I'll go to Amazon and I'll see, but we didn't, it's hard because we didn't get much today. Hopefully we end the day. If we see we end the day like above this 191 area, that looks good. But overall, Amazon looks good right here. But we didn't get no action today, so that's the only thing. Because normally you'll see like a big candle or stuff like that, and that'll let you know like, okay, possibly up. We've been slow grinding up on Apple today, so Apple is dead more than SPY. Started 206. Yeah, Apple look good today. Yeah, Apple look, it looks so good. It looks good today. We got 216. We are worried about, but Apple looks good today too. So earnings might be good, but we don't want to guess though. But overall, it looks okay. Before I get off, do anybody have anything? Because I'm about to get off, y'all. Yeah, I'm about to get off. I'm in that swing. I'll be in the Patreon. I'm about to. I didn't eat or nothing. I came straight from the gym and came on here with y'all. I'm hungry.
Did she go over the gold?
Sorry. Oh, gold. Thank you. Thank you. Gold do not look good. So I'll start off at the weekly to see where gold is pulling. It's going to pull back more. You want to check the structure, but not always you got to check the structure because I'm moving it. I was going to put a line here until I looked over and seen the moving average. The moving average is at our structure. Gold's going to pull back to 285.43. 5-day moving average is rolled over. You do not get no calls when it's rolled over like that. I've been saying that for weeks now. Whenever the 5-day moving average is rolled over, you don't get in calls. And you see, we was selling off hard while it was rolling off. People was trying to time the bottom. Gold is going to pull back to 285. That's the structure right here. If anything, it'll bounce off of 288. This level right here with all these candles. These are small candles, though. This ain't gonna hold it. It's gonna come to 285. If it loses 285, that means gold is running to the 100-day moving average, which is 267.80. So if we lose 285, 267.80, I wouldn't buy gold. It's gonna keep pulling back right for now. But a good spot to buy gold is 267.80. If it loses that, 250 is an amazing spot to buy. If it bounces off of 252, 253 area, that's the best spot that you could buy it. But it's going to most likely bounce off of 267 if it comes down, and that's near the best. That's a great spot as well. So that's what you're
Okay.
looking for right now. It's going to keep pulling back though.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Y'all can keep hitting me, and as soon as we're done with the questions, I'm getting off. So if I don't have no questions, if it's quiet for like 2 minutes, then I'm getting off.
Hi, I just want to say thank you for sharing everything that you've shared with us. When we meet you at the Freedom Center, do we address you as A, B, or A?
So you know what's crazy? I'm like I'm big on that too, but I know y'all don't know. But my name is everybody call me Ab. It's Ab. It's not a
Okay.
capital B, it's a lowercase b. But
Okay.
Ab, but my actual name is Abdul. But everybody call me Ab though.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure when we all meet at the Freedom Center, I don't keep calling you out of your name. So thank you for that.
My fault. I've been calling you AB.
I know you was. I was gonna say something to you earlier, but I was like, nah, let's just go with your question. It's not that serious. But yeah, Trap always says, and I always be in my head like, bro, it's Ab. But yeah, it's cool though. But word, nobody got no questions though, and you're welcome too. Like I really, it's a damn. We've been on here for a long time. I wasn't supposed to stay on this long, but I wasn't doing nothing anyway. I hope y'all learned a lot. I tried not to get too much into like trend lines other than showing y'all as we went or whatever, because that's going to be like another Zoom as well where I break down like more technical stuff. But I hope y'all got to learn a lot by just going. We did basically the whole day we watched how the candle. You should have learned a lot today, honestly. Even though we didn't get into no actual day trade, but we still got in the trade. What I did, I don't know if anybody else did. Right now, I'm down 1% on this trade. So perfect entry because we pulled back and we're holding right here, down 1%. So I like it. I love it right now. We just need earnings. That's what we're waiting on. If you got in SPY, SPY or IWM down. Now we're not even down 1% at all. Right now, I'm dead even on the money. So this is perfect, like a perfect entry right here. If we pull back more, we'll still only be down 5 to 10%. We'll bounce somewhere here because look at it's higher lows setting up on the lower time frames. You can see us just you could put the trend line here and see us starting to move up now. So this is perfect. We'll probably come down, retest this if anything, and bounce here. We'll probably be down 10% on the contracts. That ain't nothing. And bounce. And if earnings come, we'll rip. So hopefully we get some good earnings and I'll see y'all on the Patreon. Thank you for everybody that showed up. And this is going to be recorded and I'll drop it in the Patreon. And probably like by 4 o'clock, I'll drop it in the Patreon. Anybody got any other questions before I get off?
I would
Thank you,
appreciate it.
App.
You're welcome. Y'all have a blissful
Thank
day.
you.
And
Just
yeah,
want
I'll
to say,
see you.
man,
Thank you.
AP gonna stick for a minute.
Sorry,
I
what was
really
that?
appreciate it.
I just want to say that AB is gonna stick for a minute, cause I know Trap gonna keep saying it.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Y'all have an amazing day. Be great. Stay focused.
So,
Thank
Thank
you.
you.